Good evening, Brendan.
Evening, Sean.
How is it going this afternoon, or this evening, or evening, or morning, wherever you are? Whatever. I guess, never mind. It's bedtime for you. It's bedtime.
It's bedtime for me. Yeah, yeah.
Either way, how are you
No,
doing?
it's good.
Awesome.
Good. The sun went down. The heat went down.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're still about. Yeah, it's pretty bright here. It's a little warm, but we're in the basement. My apologies for the late start. It was not me. They were a little later getting here, and then I had a few other new players over playing skirmish game. So I'm trying to be not a terrible host and had them set up over there. So I think they're enjoying the table that they're on. So that's a small consolation prize, and so as a result, they'll be in and out. But
Yes.
luckily, we've brought in some heavy hitters, maybe a heavy response unit, if you will, here to cast the game tonight in the form of both Brendan and one other guest that we have waiting in the wings. So we'll slide over there. Just want to set the stage tonight. We'll have to do our preamble stuff as we always do. But if you are just coming in and joining us, it is going to be a Shadow Collective versus a Blizzard Force. So first time we've seen Blizzard Force. And appreciate those thumbs up and that one thumbs down, which hopefully will go away now that we started. But yeah, we are going to have a Blizzard Force and a Shadow Collective, a rematch of last week. Anthony looking to redeem himself. Thinks he's going to make it into turn 3 this week. That's his hope. And if he doesn't, he's going to stall into just to make sure that happens. And so looking forward to that. I think we got a fun table tonight, fun games. But let's slide over. We'll bring in our guest. Oh, hey, it's Ryan. Ryan, I very much promise you that I won't hit the exit button, the eject button. When Jace is on stream, every button is an eject button, so that's purely on him. So I'll let Jace say hello. He is at the table.
Boo.
Okay, there you go. That was especially for you,
Ryan.
Ryan.
From the button.
Yeah, we got him. He's far away from the button. So, yeah. I've also muted him, so he's no longer able to access that microphone. So Anthony and Jace are setting up there on the table, as you guys can see. We'll get into the list. Whoops, I made that go a little too far. We'll get into the list and we'll go over that. I'll let Brendan and Ryan talk a little bit about the list after we go over them, kind of the pregame strategy, if you will. If you are just joining us, this is what we have going on, episode 58. If you want to know what we do, if it's your first time, go check out the other 57 episodes of Friday Night Fights. We do it each and every week, usually around this time or whenever we start. We're kind of like wizards. We start whenever everybody gets here, but that's what we have going on. If we hit 50 viewers tonight, of which we're at 21, we are going to give away a set of card sleeves, and if I feel really inclined, I'm probably going to give away a set anyway. I'll show you what that looks like. If you guys are trying to find us, you can find us all over the internet. We are on Facebook. We have a Patreon for the studio. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. It's what really helps us put on the show each and every week. I'm hoping that we're improving each and every week that we do it. I mean, we've had 57 previous cracks at it. Let's hope that we make some slight improvements. As well, like I said, we do have the perks that are going on right now. So we have these in studio. I'm actually holding them. The guys have their sets. They're using them tonight. And if we hit the 50 viewers tonight, I'll just give away a set. But if you aren't going to win a set tonight and you still want to get them, go check out the studio Patreon. We have that over there. They'll be shipping out the people that are on this screen right there. And I'll jump back to you in a second, Ryan and Brendan. The people on the screen right there are the ones that are already receiving that based on their patronage and or helping us out in previous streams. So if you guys want to check these guys out, if you see them out there and they got these, you'll know how and why they got them. All right, there we go. I got through most of the preambles. So fun things. So Anthony got his set tonight. He was very excited to get them, and I think they started sleeving up their stuff almost immediately. There we go. All right, so guys, list tonight. If you want to get into that, we can. I see that I have somehow magically made the red list disappear, so let me go grab that for 1 second, because
That's fun.
there it is. And I think I had Brendan on this screen previously, so I'm going to put him back there. So if you want to go through that list, Brendan, and give us kind of your thoughts on it. I'll read it off real quick in case you can't see it. It's kind of small, but there's 2 capos, similar to last week. He's got CAD this week instead of Maul. Bosk is the same. He's got the speeder truck in there with the refurbished Gonk and the reckless driver. He has the 4 Pike foot soldiers, so it was 6 last week down to 4, and he replaced that with a Black Sun going to 10 axe at 797. What do you think about that list, Brendan?
This looks like a pretty fun list. The 2 capos with the vigilance will definitely keep the dodges around on the pikes.
Yeah, portable scanners as well.
Or even, yep. There's also the option to keep it on CAD, because CAD is just going to have all the dodges nowadays.
Yes.
I love the idea of doing CAD and Bosk for double bounty. It seems a lot of fun.
Right.
My assumption is that the Black Sun are going to be in the speeder truck, so they can get out and do all of their crazy damage at range 1 to 2.
Yep.
So they'll definitely be scary while everybody else is hanging back, and aside from probably CAD, who's going to do CAD things.
Yep. That's fair. Todd's also, I just want to draw attention. Todd wants to gamble in the chat tonight, so it's not official gambling, but you're welcome to do that. Wants to know if it's going to go past round 3 tonight. So you're over under on rounds. Feel free to start that. That's perfectly fine. When you guys, Anthony also wants to bet. I think he's going on the under. If you guys also want to take a tree bet tonight, when you see the full table, you'll know that I've made it exceptionally difficult. I made it hard mode for Jace tonight. So. Yeah, so I think you're right, Brendan. We're going to see a ton of dodges. Yeah, and I think with the bounties, that's actually going to help out Anthony to put a little bit of an extra threat on the table. So once I go over the mission, what they're playing, you'll see that I think the bounty's going to actually potentially factor in to be pivotal if he can in fact acquire that. So yeah, all right. Well, let's slide over to blue because we'll have
definitely.
You guys will have a ton of time. I'll leave you and Ryan to talk about the list pre-game here. Let's just bring... Oh, Ryan's also disappeared. So, like I said, 58 cracks at it. We'll get it on the 59th try. So, all right, there's Ryan. Ryan, welcome. We'll talk about some Imperials here. I'll read it off. You can give your first blushes here. So, we got General Veers with Vigilance Improvised Orders. He's got a Stormtrooper Heavy, actually 2, the heavy response units. Both running DLT and the 97C. So we have that in both. He has 1 unit of snowtroopers to keep Blizzard Force a little bit authentic, running with the Officer, Flame Trooper, Recon Intel, and Frag Grenades. He has 4 speeder bikes, nothing on any of them. So that's fun. And then he has an ATST with the Elite Armor Pilot, the Twin Light Blaster, a Mortar Launcher, and Linked Targeting Array. 9 activations, 786. Went for the healthy bid there. I think he possibly could have squeezed in a grenade launcher and still had bid, but yeah, apparently that's for you, Ryan. This bid. So what do you think about that? Not the bid, but the list.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna talk about the bid. That I think he's overly obese on the bid there. Veers with Vigilance, just scratching my head there. Not sure what we're doing there, unless we're thinking of trying to keep some dodge tokens on that ATST.
He might be.
Because the speeder bikes aren't going to be anywhere near Vigilance range. It's interesting. What objective are we playing tonight?
I didn't reveal it yet, but I can now. But maybe finish up the list, and I'll jump back to let you.
Yeah, depending on the objective there, he's pretty light in objective scoring units, so those stormtroopers need to survive just because they're small on bodies. The Inspire's nice on the snowtroopers, and Veers, the ATSD. I mean, we're not shy of any impact here, so like everyone was
definitely not.
That
poor truck.
That
poor
bus. Truck. That bus is gonna have an issue. So other than that, I think depending on how Anthony plays those bounty hunters, this game could be over quickly. I just feel like Jace's hard die pools with those pikes, and then if he can deliver the Black Sun, it's not going to be a good time for the boys in plastoid armor.
Right. No, I think I know Anthony's worried, but I think given the mission, I'll jump back over here with the 3 of us. I think given the mission and bounty in on the table, I think we got a chance, because this is what we're actually playing. We're playing key positions. So you guys are going to see the key position. It's going to be a foot in the middle, and it looks like a large head. And the other key position is going to be a rather large piece of terrain, which is just featured there, that sort of round, that rounded piece with the token on top. So having a look at that, I'll jump to the overhead here just so you guys can see that as well. So we're playing a foot, a head, and this piece. And so Anthony's actually on this lower portion. So he is very close to many of the key positions, I would say. And as a result, with 3 on the table and a possible bounty, if he's able to secure that, Anthony will have a bit of a VP advantage, which could force Jace to have to press a little bit. And there's a variety of terrain on the table. We have some heavy woods, some light woods, obviously some heavy cover, some things that are kind of accessible via ramps. So once you get on top of them, you're free to move, but then there is some slow and difficult terrain around on the table. Some open lanes. The bikes are going to be able to move through the woods unhindered. Everything else is going to be slowed down. So it'll be interesting to see what he does with the bikes. But it looks like Anthony's buried his truck into a heavy woods there to start the game, and that's not a bad place to be with Impact 1 on the table. So I like that. Yeah, no, we did trees everywhere just for Jason hard mode. So what I'm going to do, guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to bring you guys into a screen there. And then why don't you guys just chat a little bit about maybe more about Jace's army and kind of what you think, and then just let me know when you flop over, and we'll switch over and we'll give Anthony a little preview as well.
Yeah, so for chat, I think we should set the line for trees at a modest 9. So I'll start with that for Jace. Depending on looking at the table that he had, I'm hoping that they defined the that one key position as that quarter circle. What are you thinking there, Brendan?
Yeah, it looks like it. I think I see a token on there, so definitely
with
seems
that,
like
I think
that's one of the positions.
Jace could be in a good position to score that, just looking at where Anthony put all his pikes. They're kind of backed in behind the body of that AT-AT there. The ATSD is going to go balls to the wall to the middle and try to sit on the middle foot there. If the only downside is if those pikes get dug into a spot, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the ATSD doesn't even really have to move. It's got a clear line of sight everywhere from where it's standing, basically. But
yeah,
looking at the Shadow Collective, they're definitely all hiding behind the AT-AT body. So they have plenty of heavy cover in their location, but no easy way to move forward without losing their cover towards the middle.
No, and I think because Blizzard Force is designed around using those angry little triangles that the Empire loves so much, Anthony has 0 Inspire and 0 way to mitigate said suppression. So it could slow a lot of his army down, unless he gets some lucky die rolls or Jace decides not to take advantage of those nice, juicy, suppressive command cards.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, if you guys feel good with that, that's the list again, just in case you guys are just joining us, coming in late. We appreciate those thumbs up, by the way.
Sean, did Anthony divulge Cad Bane's 3-pip?
I will ask.
I think that's an important part here. If he didn't divulge it, no big deal. If he did, I think Jace goes with
Nope.
just to start. He did not?
He did. Yeah, so we have token there, token there, and then token right in the crux of that stairs there.
Okay.
That third one looks to be in a bad position, in my opinion.
We're gonna find out. So
I think
cool.
Anthony's gonna be
Yeah,
the only one to
odd
reveal
position.
that. So that's probably Cad.
I appreciate X Todd with the Patreon only joke with the mold. So if you guys don't know about the mold joke, it's my wife thinks my wall looks like it has a bad case of black mold. So I do appreciate though that you enjoy the backdrop. So that's awesome. All right, guys. Well, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. The players are ready. I have cards and we'll get going to the first command cards if you guys are good with that. I am going to start the timer right now. Timer is on. I'm looking at the cards. Okay, got them. All right, here we go. We have this, and we have... Oh, all right. Hold on one second. Now you guys will be able to see that. All right. So
Interesting choice.
Oh, wait a second. Did you play Worst Nightmare? I'm in control now. I make the rules now. Okay, sorry. That's what I thought. Yeah. So I make the rules now. I did have that correct. All right. So there we
And
go.
Chase played Maximum Firepower.
He did.
I
Classic.
personally would have. I would have waited on that.
Well, that's what he went with.
I think the idea
playing
with
Blizzard.
this one is to take the shot on the truck and save the other one for when the Pykes move out of cover, or just have a better
Yeah.
shot on the Pykes.
I would have played the new 2-pip for Blizzard Force to. I mean, it's hard to tell if he has any line of sight on anything. If not, something is going to have to come out eventually. Try to.
No,
suppress
agreed. I think it's maybe
early out,
the
yeah.
turn 2 card. Just this way he can focus all of his impact turn 1 to kill the bus, and then the Black Suns
Oh,
are
interesting
stuck out
choice.
in the middle of the table.
So
Anthony popped CAD right away, right in the middle.
why does Cad Bane
Wow.
not have an order then?
Didn't expect him to be there.
Does Cad Bane have comms relay?
I'm trying to listen to both. He comms relayed off.
Okay.
Off there to Bosk. It looks like so.
Yeah, I was not expecting Cad to sit on the middle. I was thinking he'd be more tucked in.
Well, he does have Veers just
that
sort
one
of
on the
hanging out on a
left.
rock up here up top. So maybe there's a pressure play here.
But honestly, I think I'm starting to think more now as someone who religiously plays Veers.
Oh, to the bus, not to
When you
Bosk.
play against that, whenever I play against Cad Bane, it feels a little bit of a waste to go with maximum firepower when your opponent divulges at the beginning of the game, because you know what card you're going up against, so you might as well play a 2-pip, or if you really don't care, you can play that 3-pip and go to a die roll. I don't know if you feel the same way, Brendan.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really had much experience against Cat Bane, but I see where you're coming from. But I think that, you know, what Jace is really trying to do is just completely focus down the speeder truck turn 1.
Yes.
Just destroy it.
Agreed. Yeah, that is a lot of Shadow Collective tokens. All right, just trying to keep track there. Looks like
it's-
Anthony's.
I don't think they gave enough to start a Shadow Collective army. I still actually have not punched those tokens out. So
Yeah, I just
I'm
unsleeve cards.
I'm holding
and
them in my hand right now.
I haven't
it's
punched the
not a
token
lot.
set out since like the original. I got enough with the original stuff. I don't need any current stuff. But if anybody ever needs cardboard, just let me know. So yes,
likewise.
so bikes are. Yeah, let me slide that up, Todd. Good point. All the bikes are kind of down here. If I give you guys the far side camera, you can see sort of that. That's basically the top view there. And then the close side camera, you can see all the bikes there in the back, as well as some of the other studio props that we're working on. So that I'm working on. But yeah, so there you go. That's what we got going on. So bikes at the top, kind of coming down this flank. So obviously the bus is pretty exposed down that side. And yeah, and then we got ATSTs straight across from it. So the duel is set.
And Anthony's got the Gonk droid.
Anthony has the refurbished Gonk as well as the Reckless Driver.
And no gun.
No gun. That's correct.
Okay, so we're sitting at 101. My first takeaway right now is that AA5 really isn't going
Okay,
to be
perfect.
doing
Core.
much.
Thanks, Chase. Sorry, I have a knocking sound, and I was wondering what was going on, but I gave my dog a bone to distract her, and I can hear her hitting it on the floor. So
Oh.
I was wondering what that knocking noise was. So, see, my wife doesn't get enough credit for Friday night fights and the distractions that she provides for the animals and children. So I'm being a bad babysitter tonight with my dogs.
Going through my mind right now, just if I was Jace, I wouldn't be too concerned about that speeder truck at all.
Oh, this is a flamer into cat.
What?
Oh,
at range 1?
Looks like he's got the off. Jace, are you at range 1 of that?
Yeah, officer.
Oh, from the officer.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
the officer's blended in there. I could barely see the officer either. So yeah, he's hard to see. Yeah.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
I like it.
the hit's pretty nice.
All right, so Cat will be rolling.
Well, he's got a couple.
5.
Yeah, he's got a couple dodges there. He does have the ducking or the. Has he got the not uncanny, but
Duck and cover. Oh, danger sense.
danger sense. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
All right, so he'll take 2.
That's a third of his health gone.
Yep. That is a decent health pool.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be too concerned about it since it's not going to be doing too much damage to me, and it just wants to drop the Vigos out, which means it's got a double move.
We do have an operative
Yeah,
pool there.
but it's. I think though the fear is that the bus is going to go straight at the ATST, and the Black Suns do have the Magdet trooper, so they've got a lot of impact to throw into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bernard, we are giving a pass to the Shadow Collective list not being fully painted. I think most people are still trying to unbox and get them assembled. So, yeah, Anthony gets a pass on all that. So, hey, there we go. Look at that, Krabak. I was just slightly ahead of you, but welcome, Tim joining us. So, yep, that was convenient. That was a coincidence. I am not that fast, but yeah. So if you're just joining us, 27 people, by the way. So like I said, we hit that magic 50 number or somewhere close. I'm gonna give a set of those sleeves away. So.
I got a feeling Anthony's gonna take a nice shot into those snows, and then move into base contact with them and save face.
Let me just jump over to something that you guys can actually see the die roll. There we go. Hey, it'll be a little bit of FaceTime for me for a second because it's a nice cam for that. We did lose a snow trooper there.
Snow trooper.
Yeah. So Cat has chose to jump out here and engage. So.
Dang,
yeah,
what did
Anthony is. I think
roll?
Anthony
Did he
did
not
have
hit
his jersey on, but I think he chose to take it off. So.
He was preparing for a quick action. Preparing to not
Why would he do that? Oh.
He doesn't want to be affiliated.
So we had a little pre-chat here, and we just mentioned that we're like, Anthony, can you take the jersey off because we really don't want to see you get spanked 2 weeks in a row because you're making it.
So does
you're
that
making
mean
us
I'm
look.
getting one now?
No, that Ryan, you get continually pwned, and that's why you don't have a jersey. We can't have that kind of affiliation with a guy like you. So
Wow.
just
Okay.
kidding.
What if I stop running e-webs? Then will you consider it?
You'll move up slightly on my list. You might even get a Christmas card.
Oh.
All right. So
I mean, it's never gonna happen. I'm always gonna run e-webs.
activation. Looks like we have Veers flipping over.
Maximum
Yep. So
firepower.
maximum firepower. Yes. And I believe
Jay
he went into
should
the
just
bus
reroll
there.
2. No reroll.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I haven't done any of the shoutouts yet, Jason, so you're not late until I do all the shoutouts. So
Spending both shields.
spending both shields. Okay, Gonk
Takes a wound on him.
takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
All right.
If I was Jace there, I get greedy with maximum firepower, especially shooting into armor. Really want that to pay off and going against shields. I already got 1 surge. I know I'm converting 2. Might as well spend that aim, go for another reroll, fish for some surges or crits.
So if you guys are also just joining us, sorry, I'm going to let these guys do the commentary and I'll do most of the housekeeping. We are still in round 1. We're only less than 10 minutes into game time. 0-0 on that. Key positions, clear conditions, and advance positions is the deployment that guys had tonight. Slide over to This is kind of looking at the table. Jace is actually on that side. I might mirror that just so you guys will. There we go. Jace is actually going that way. All right.
What did they define the anti-Jace terrain as?
So if the base is large, it's going to be a heavy woods difficult. If the base is smaller, so there is 3 heavy and 3 light woods. So the smaller one right ahead of Jace, that's a small one. The other one on Jace's side, I think Jace actually has most of the light ones on his side, and there's a heavy kind of running a little bit more diagonal there for Anthony. So that was a commander.
Light, it's just open.
Light is still, so if it's a light woods, it's difficult and light cover, and if it's heavy, it's difficult and heavy. So all the woods will be slowing. Speeder bikes are not slowed. Ground vehicles and troopers are.
Okay, so it's all difficult. Just
Correct.
Cover.
Correct. Yeah, there's lots of lanes and some open patches and stuff like that. So we left a lot of pathways through, but we did want to kind of have a few areas that were a little bit more hindrance. But then if you're up on top of the stairs or the platforms or the ATST, the AT-AT, all that is open. So once you get up that threshold, moving along the same level is just open. So no difficult terrain there.
I think one thing more tables need to start putting on is a lot more area terrain.
Yeah, we really do like to use it a lot. I think it lends well to the game. They're not overly sized, like they're maybe 8 inches and like 10 inches, and then across them they're a little bit more than a speed 2. I think in most areas, some areas I think you can cut across at a full speed 2 if you could move speed 2. But yeah, so we do have a heavy pull here.
Just about outside.
Yep. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go move my dog to somewhere that's quieter.
And if you don't have any
chat.
area terrain, on tables, I highly recommend mortars and e-webs.
We have trees. Will he knock them down? No.
No, sadly not. I don't know why.
Disappointing.
He moved them. Anyway, yeah, I was like, oh come on, let's
I think
go.
he's moving the ATST.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would be so much more thematic if he just moved the ATST into the trees and knocked them all down.
That would be. That would be very thematic. However, we do not know if those pesky teddy bears are in the trees.
All right, I am back.
Well, we know they're not because they're not out yet.
What's that, Jake?
Oh, he impo ordered. Interesting.
Yeah, he did improvise orders there to get a bike.
That's the reason I took this.
Okay.
That is one card.
That's
one command upgrade I've been stapling onto Veers a lot is impo orders.
We have it to
yeah,
20,
I can't leave
28
home
people.
without it.
I think since Lead by Example's been released, I honestly think there should be more Veers play. I doubt there will be, but stapling Lead by Example, improvised orders, and electric binoculars onto Veers is the way to go.
So we do the first bike moving up here. As I said, the bikes will be able to move through all the woods. We said that they wouldn't hinder their movement.
If I'm Jace here, I don't
Yeah,
care
he's
how
stopping.
fast.
Yeah, I mean he's stopping short.
I don't know why
if
he's
I
stopping
just
early.
yeah. I think I make the full move, but
Because then you either force that speeder truck to move so the rest of the army can shoot, or if he doesn't, your speeder bikes are going to survive a round.
yep. All right, so Jace is moving there. And like I said, I think you're correct, Brendan. I think he's all in on this bus, all in on round 1. So might be
Both shields have been expended.
correct. Yeah, both shields, and
So
I believe it's taken
just a
one
sit and duck
damage
right
at this
now.
point. Yeah, all right, roll
And
coming
it's
in here.
arguably the easiest thing for him to kill.
Yeah, he is going to be in heavy
Yes.
cover here, so yeah, nothing there. I think that was a good
Why
move
is he
by
getting-
Anthony.
oh, is he
because
getting
he's in
heavy
that
cover
he's
from
in
the
that
area
large
terrain?
wood, so he's got I think it was a good move by Anthony to put the bus in there, just because it does really help mitigate a lot of these, at least the shots coming in from the bike. And all right, does pull Bosk here. Yep, got that. Thank you, Jace. Perfect. Yeah, so boss getting pulled here. Oh, that was almost a tree down. I missed 2, by the way. I'm going to do the shoutouts at the end of turn 1.
Oh, so we do have 2 trees down already?
What is the over-under on trees, and what was the over-under on rounds?
So I set the line at 3.5 for the round.
Okay.
And the trees, I set it at a modest 9.
A 9.
I'm taking the over on both.
I'm not sure. I saw Dan say 27. I'm not sure if that was a full tree count or if that was his... if that was the actual number of trees on the table. By the way, 33 people. Welcome, all you fine folks. We hit another 17. We'll give a set of those card sleeves away. We're somewhere close there, too. Can you comms relay on here? Oh, the Here I Am token.
Yes, because if you look under Bane tokens, Bane issues himself an order.
Jump back to the command cards there.
So then, because you're being issued an order,
let me just bring up that Here I Am.
Yeah.
Oh, the Here I Am. That's right. That I won't have a card for that specifically, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I'd also say that's a timing effect. Wouldn't you say so, Sean?
Sorry about that. Convenient dog barking. All right, Jason lining the shot up.
Timing effect? Going back to Anthony's question,
he's trying to go from his bikes here and then trying to. I think they're trying to eyeball that. So I think Bosk is trying to shoot back along a very similar line there. So there's Anthony moving there, getting Bosk.
Yep, Todd, that's exactly how area terrain works.
All right, shot coming in. Ooh, nice roll out. Wow.
Dang.
Beauty roll out. Boom.
Nice. Sean, going back to Anthony's question.
Down goes a bike, fellas.
Would you say that
Activation.
comes down to
We
a
have
timing?
a core activation here. Keeping track. This is if you guys are still able to hear me, I assume.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
And are you guys able to hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I heard you. Yep. You guys hearing me?
I don't think
there
he
we
can
go.
hear us.
Oh, sorry about that. I must have hit the wrong button. Could
Now
you guys
you got
not
us?
hear me, or you could hear me?
We could.
Okay.
We could hear you.
I cannot hear you. I think I hit a mute on you guys. Sorry, my bad. Anyways, I'll explain what I said again, and I'm sure you heard it. It was a great shot by Bosk, obviously, to eliminate a bike there with the 4 crits. Yeah, so Jason's got a little pile started in the corner here of activations. Again, I think Jason needs to get as much as he can out of these bikes as quick as he can, because I think maybe, Ryan, to your previous point, and I was suggesting the same, I think he's a little hesitant to bring them in full speed because of where that Shadow Collective force can basically just jump out and get to. And I think once he kind of crosses that threshold of that woods, there may be too much open space there where the bikes are going to be overly exposed.
So before we got our audio figured out, I was trying to ask you, with Anthony's question about comms reeling with the Here I Am token,
Yes.
would you say that that's a timing effect?
Um,
Because you issue orders during the command phase. However, you either with the Bane token reveal it during that, or it's revealed when an opponent moves or does anything within range 1. So if it's, I would say, outside of the command phase, I'd say no, you can't comms relay on it.
I think that sounds about right. Yeah, outside the window. I'd
But
have to
if-
check. I did get an exact wording, but that sounds about right. I think you will probably only have that small window for that. So
You
cool.
Otherwise,
might be
if-
able to, since it said Cad Bane issues himself an order. I've got it pulled up in the
Yeah,
RRG.
that is true.
True.
And then I guess if Comrie, I say when you are issued an order and it doesn't specify during the command phase, then perhaps you can.
And if so, I
'cause-
think every Imperial and CIS player should be stapling Cad Bane to their lists and comms relaying that to one of their heavies.
Frizzle
oh,
says you can
thanks,
use it
Frizzle.
outside.
So comms relay can be.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep. Nope. I guess, like I said, if it doesn't say outside of the command phase, or it doesn't specify that it has to be during the command phase, I think you're all right. That sounds about right. 35 people. Welcome. So we got another support activation, as you guys saw there. Jace looks like he's going to go rinse and repeat here with these bikes. Players moving
And
a little
then
bit
I
quicker
think
tonight, which
Jace
is
also,
nice.
I don't know
Okay.
if you saw, but Jace, it looked like,
Does get 2 there. Cover plus impact plus a crit.
Jace also shot with his stormtroopers as well.
Okay. Bus at half-life. And no heals on the table, so all the vehicles and all the damage that goes down tonight is stick damage. It's going to stick.
I do not think that bus is going to make it out of round 1, even if Anthony activates it fast enough. I think Jace will just blow it out of the water just to finish it.
The question here becomes, was there a... Yeah, short of the heavy cover, I don't know if there's... he does have an order on that, so at what point do you just go with that bus? So that if it does die, your unit that you want to get across the table, clearly that's the intent here, is at least fundamentally closer to whatever your intended target would be.
If you're Anthony, you're doing it
Apparently
now.
the answer's now.
Yeah. I don't play with many repulsor vehicles, but I'm assuming you can reposition before your compulsory move.
It does have reposition, yes. Yes, you can.
Okay. All right, so
here it
this
comes.
is the compulsory.
Yeah. No, he's doing normal move
Otherwise,
first. He's doing normal move. He has Reckless Driver, remember? So
oh,
think
yeah,
he's in-
that's right.
I think
So
he's
because of
intending
that, you have
to,
to.
he's going to attempt to do a burnout here, probably on that heavy squad there.
Actually, reading the card, it says when you activate, perform a compulsory move. So I feel like it has to go first. That's
But I
the
think-
first thing it does.
I think the compulsory rules, though, make it so that you can...
But because it's card text,
Yeah, the
it'll
compulsory
overrule
rules make
the
it so you have
RRG.
to.
But it's not a repulsor vehicle per se because of the hover ground. So, and it doesn't have the speeder keyword.
Okay, never mind. He started with the compulsory move. Change
And
change
I
his mind
think
there.
just because of the reckless driver wording
Okay.
with that timing.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
He's going to... Not sure if he's clipping that or not. Did he clip that guy or no? Oh, he did. Okay, just clipped him. Okay, clips... Oh, the unit leader, of course. All right, so he's going to move those guys there. So compulsory, then move, then displace. Get used to doing that, folks. At least the guys here better get used to it, because I plan on doing that a lot.
With your small base swoop bikes now?
Well, 3 of them will still do some things, and then two trucks. So, yeah. All right, moving over.
Not sure Jace can put them actually above the elevation because he didn't climb or clamber.
It's not. That rock is not that high.
That is not? Okay.
No. Yeah. It's,
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second.
This view is deceiving.
It's a tough angle.
Yeah.
Good question. We can use the power of chat here. Anthony's just wondering on the standby. Reckless Driver only allows you to do it to 1 unit, but if you stand by and you get another move with that, is anybody got Reckless Driver handy? Is it once per turn?
I
or
do.
Is it
when you activate, you cannot reverse the first time during your activation that you displace an enemy unit.
okay. During
Roll
your
1 white
activation?
defense die. Yes, the first time during your activation that you displace an enemy unit. So it's the first time you displace.
Yeah, so it will not happen if he does a standby then.
Correct.
Okay. Yep, perfect. Thanks, Kravik. Yep. And we're coming to that conclusion. That's perfect. That's why we love the power of chat. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it's said during your activation, or it doesn't say round or whatever. So,
So is he
good-
rolling then?
good call. I think he's just going to take a dodge token by the looks of it there.
Did
Anthony, you want to put your bus
roll
back on so it
any
looks
whites?
cool? Thank you.
Sean, did Anthony roll any of the white dice for the reckless driver?
Didn't see white dice come across. Was the reckless driver rolled or? Okay, he has not rolled it yet. Yeah. So
Okay.
good call.
Which, my personal opinion, I think AMG should make that rebel only. Will they? No.
No.
But that's just
They won't.
No, they won't.
All right, here we go. Let me see it. I'll have the reaction right here on my face.
Any
Let
blocks?
me.
Nope. 5 blocks, baby. No
5 blocks coming up. Oh, he does get one. He does get
One
one.
guy
Yeah,
dies.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah. I'm just going to leave this little tidbit right here because I'm feeling really butthurt about it last night, even though I pulled off the win. Michael Hammond had an explosion turned against me last night that did 23 wounds.
What were you playing?
Droids. I felt bad. 19 droids died. And then a few other things. Yeah, it was bad.
Dang, that's good.
Yeah, well, it's good, I guess.
Yeah, for him. Good for him.
I rolled 0
I've-
saves.
I've
and it was
learned
bad.
I've learned as an Imperial player, don't really care, especially with those red saves. Only getting a red and a white.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
but
take my
yeah.
chances.
Yeah, I think the expected wounds were 15.5, and I took 23. So there's that. How did you win? Yeah, that'll be Stan was there. Stan was there. He saw it. Yeah. I played the objective. So I'll give you this tidbit. I did not lose any models until turn 5. On turn 5, I lost 23 wounds, and I still won on turn 6. We didn't finish playing turn 6, but I had secured the victory previous to that because I was worried about said explosions being, well, maybe not that good, but it was awesome.
What objective did you play?
Key positions. But I had 3 vehicles, so yeah, Stan was there. Yep, it was good. It was good.
Breaking out the silhouette?
Oh yes,
Man, some silhouette
we're
action.
nothing. We're nothing
I
but straight
don't know
sweat
why
here.
Jace is
Straight sweat
Why
here.
is Jace bothering trying to shoot a boss with that ATST? I think you just go all in, take out the
Look at these guys.
AA5.
Look at these guys. They're just around.
Hopefully
they're just
take it
just
out.
running the table here.
I honestly think Jace just needs to focus on the AA5 and force those Black Sun out, and they'll also take a wound.
Jeff, there was no explosions happening from a spider. That was just straight explosions from Sabine. The best Sabine explosion stern I've ever seen. That seems like a good shot. All right, so
Who did he end up actually shooting?
I think he
The
shot
AA5
boss there.
here. No, he shot the
Oh,
AA5.
he went into the
he's
boss. Oh,
gonna
he did. Yeah,
dodge.
sorry. Yeah, I switched out. So 2 saves 1. There we go. A bus on what? 7 wounds? Oh, 5.
Oh,
okay.
and he's gonna shoot the mortar.
Mortar.
Ooh, okay.
Nice. Gets 2 crits.
Wow.
Very nice. Anytime I see white dice now, I just want to say whistling birds. Just every single time. I'm going to work on my whistling birds attacks.
You gonna work on your whistle also?
Yeah. It'll be epic. Wait, I think I have a sound clip
Whistle
for
when
that.
you use whistling birds.
From now on, and whenever I play Din, I'm gonna have to open every game with.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Every game that has to be uttered. Every game.
I don't know how I feel about that attack.
Well, I mean, it happens, so there's that.
I think. I honestly,
Brian,
I think
Brian, it's not about you tonight, okay? It's not about you.
I'm gonna make it about me right now. I think Jay should have just went all in onto the AA5. Honestly, popped out the Black Sun, gave him a wound.
I cannot
and a
wait for these
suppression.
Magdet to get out. I hope we see Magdet get out and just wreck bikes. Actually,
Here's
the
the question,
heavy response
but
units there
here's
as well.
the, but they can't shoot if they get out this round.
Well, I don't think they're going to. He can't anyways. Because, well, I mean, I don't think he needs to get out. I think he gets out next round. But why not just stay in the bus, right? There's no point in getting them shot by anything.
Safer in the bus.
Yeah, and there's really
is.
nothing left to shoot them anyway. So
He's got 2 bikes and I think another stormtrooper unit that could.
I think he's. I
Kinda
think he
lay
went.
waste
I think
into him.
he's went with 2 bikes. Oh, you
Yep.
mean
So
sorry?
he's
You
got-
mean
he's
2
got
bike
4.
models? You mean
Yep.
2? Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, 2 activations. He is at 4. That's correct.
Yeah, and I
those-
think popping it would have been nice. You kill a model, put a suppression on,
I don't know. I think he just.
Force
I
him
think he
out.
just.
You force him in the open. That's the
I
other
think he
bonus.
just lives in the. I think he's. I'm with Brendan here. I think he just lives in the bus.
No, I'm talking about what Jay should have done.
Oh, what Jay should have done. Gotcha.
Yeah, Jace, I think,
tracking.
should have
I'm
killed
tracking.
the bus, and force the Black Sun out.
Yeah. What do you? So we know what's going on. We got like 3 mini games going on here now. So we have the objective game, which nobody really seems interested in playing right now. We have CAD mixing that up with this heavy response unit up top here by this foot. We got the Black Suns and the bus gone down here basically to engage all 4 bike units. We got multiple bounties on Bosk here. Multiple bounties on Veers in the game. And then we got this big pile of Black Suns right down here that's going to kind of move out, I guess, to engage the bus. So give me a rundown, Brendan, in terms of, and then we'll go to Ryan. Who's gonna win where in all these little mini battles that we got going on?
Ooh, not sure, really. Just I'm usually a better guess at this after I see where things end up at the end.
So
of
after
the
all
turn,
the
where
dive
things
results,
stand.
Brendan's gonna tell us what happened. Got it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, no,
So-
just like, I don't see the bounty really happening unless he starts moving Bosk, because Cad's kind of trapped in with the snows. And
Got some bikes.
unless he takes a risk and moves forward with Bosk, I mean, they're never going to get close enough to Veers to go for the bounty.
Right.
We need chat to stop talking to Pally about Cody because he's going to start spamming lists in the chat. And the chat is not big enough for Pally's ego and all his joy and happiness right
So
now.
hard 3 here on the bikes on the bottom, going into the bus. Rinse and repeat. Doesn't have
Todd,
heavy
they revealed it
cover.
at San Diego Comic Con.
That's 4 into
good
the
roll.
bus. Yeah,
Oh,
2
baby.
crits, impact 2, 4 into the bus on 5 wounds. Anthony needs big saves here. Saves 1, takes 3.
So he is at 7?
Nope. Bus on
It
dead.
blows up, the Black Suns
Okay.
take a wound,
Yep.
and they come
And
on
a
out.
suppression. Yep.
Bus
And
on
they
dead.
go in base contact.
Yep.
I mean, on the plus side, they now have 2 actions
That
instead
is.
of if they came out with just 1.
Yeah. So is it my turn to talk about the mini battles?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, give it a rip.
Sure.
All right. So I think Cad Bane is gonna basically make those snow troopers his sons. Next round, probably going to Electro Gauntlet them and GTFO. Let's see. The Black
That seems fair.
Sun are probably gonna finish some stormtroopers.
I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think the bus is going to die this turn.
Oh yeah, huge bold prediction.
Bold.
Um,
Bold.
So were the Black Sun one of them as well?
Black Suns are popping out right now. No, I
Okay,
think
so
the Black, Suns
Sun are gonna.
Yeah,
I think the Black Sun will take a bike out, finish out that bike unit that Bosk started chipping away.
Yeah, I think that's a good play with them.
I don't think Bosk is gonna get a bounty. I think it'll be Cad Bane, and it'll be late game.
Do you think we just see the Magnets maybe just take a shot and then just engage that heavy response unit to be tied up?
They have to.
Yeah, I think that's.
They have to because he's got bikes still left.
Yep.
Those stormtroopers up top aren't gonna do anything, and it looks like Anthony. I don't know why it feels like this, but it feels like Anthony's just completely out activating Jace.
He's doing well.
Unless
He's doing
Anthony has Anthony not moved any of his pikes at all.
Looks like he's gone with a few of them, but they're mostly just sitting back.
Barely.
He does have 4 back there, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's really done much of anything with them. They're all tokened up. They're not likely to die. So I think
Yeah.
Anthony's gonna like I said from the get go. Anthony's really in a good position to crash onto both KPs in force, and Jace has got threats to come down, but they have to come down and live. And they sort of bikes aren't the best to sort of like sit and hold on key positions. And given the fact that some of these aren't maybe the best to balance multiple bikes on, and Anthony's got a lot of bodies, he can make it a little bit problematic for Jace to really get on these KPs.
But Sean, you know what is a good unit for KP?
Yeah, I do.
E-webs.
I disagree. But I will go with the correct answer of AAT.
Eh.
Oh, well, now we're going to fight. now we're just straight fighting. Yeah. All right, bus is definitely gone here. Looks like Black Suns. I don't know if they physically went into touch there yet, but
Nope, not yet.
all right, so he's
What's
having
gonna
a
have
look.
heavy cover?
He's no, he was just talking about the bus having heavy cover was good, and then helpful. So. Now
Oh yeah,
Anthony's
early
just,
on,
he's
definitely.
just checking up. I'm just gonna jump over here. Anthony's just looking at what the Magdet have and what they're all adding in there. So it's gonna have precise 1 on this. They have independent aim, so likely they did not receive. So they should have an aim token as well.
Ranged attack is a black and a white per model. And he's got 4 of them, and then plus the fun grenade.
All right, so Anthony is making the roll. It's going to come in hot here. Yes, it's still round 1. Yes, they're working their way through. They have quite a few activations on the table, and I think both are just trying to make sure that they get all the newness of the units correct. So, so now he has got a whole bunch more dice coming in here. Boom, 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 boom. Looks good. And more white. All right, is this going in the heavy response unit? All right, oh, he's going into a full bike here. He's opting not to go into the wounded bike squad. He's hoping for a good one. That's not the best. Not the best. I think I go into the wounded bike regardless of my dice pool there. Does have precise.
Definitely. KP is definitely an activation count game, and since it looks like Anthony's playing late game, I don't know why he wouldn't.
He's going to make that roll there because he had precise. So, all right, so 4 into the bike squad. Jace has got a roll. Jace does, and look at that. Doesn't even remove a model. Always
Good roll.
come from the school of activation kills are paramount. And now he's just going to engage the response unit here, which I think is okay.
Yep.
Basically keeps them protected at this point. So I think taking an activation off would have been the better move, and then engage there. You get up on it.
Yep.
You get another act. You limit a potential KP harasser. You limit more things that can get to your lines because the other the heavy response unit aren't. But that is the decisions that he made. So
it's either my eyes or I can't read the table well, but it looks like one of Anthony's guys is not in cohesion.
I can have a look at that.
Now, if Anthony's models were painted,
no, I think he's
it would
good.
help.
Hey, we're giving him a pass on Shadow Collective.
It looks fine from what I saw.
I know.
Yeah, it looks okay.
I gotta.
Yeah.
The other thing is Jace doesn't really have a great shot on anything.
Next thing you know, Ryan's going to want me having out there just using a silhouette to measure to make sure the silhouette that's on the
dear
table
God,
is a legal size
I
silhouette.
hate those. Nope. Nope. I am anti-silhouette.
I brought that silhouette from home. All right. Technically, there is multiple of each ruler on the table. I'm not sure if Jace is using those other ones. See, that speed one amazingly looks like it's been using as a reference tool there. So I'm going to call hard foul there.
Whoa.
We've now moved to not using range tools or movement tools at all. So
is he going to break out a tape measure?
Playing too much Lord of the Rings lately. So all right, double move there and taking a dodge. And that's where Jace.
I guess I need to move up to
That's where Jace
Canada
ended up
now
there, by the
and
way.
play that.
So yeah. All right, time
Sean,
ticking
do you
away,
have a
players.
community for that?
What's that? Sorry.
Do you have a community for that up there?
Jace plays it. So yeah.
Oh, I gotta see. I don't have much of a community
Jace is
down
the
here.
community.
I got a full Mordor
Basically, yes.
army ready
Yeah.
to go. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Just put those speeder bikes anywhere, Jace. That's fine. It's fine.
I got 3 moves. I can literally put them wherever I want.
This guy think he's playing Dark Troopers already. Just
no.
just
Yeah, I
moving
know, I
them
was
from one
gonna
side
say
of the
the
table
same
to the
thing.
other. Like, where's Moff Gideon out there? That's middle management out there. That's not upper management. Got beers on the table there.
What will it be? What are we gonna have? Middle management 3.0 when Gideon drops?
I'm just gonna bring all the management and just call it my list The Office. Just that's what it's gonna
The
be
Office.
called.
There we go.
It's called The Office. Yeah.
This
All
is
right,
what we
let's-
had. Veers Callus as middle management. Then we had me personally, Veers Callus. So that's middle management 2.0. Now we'll have
The Office.
Veers Gideon
Yeah.
3.0. Yeah.
All right, shotgun in from Anthony here.
Me?
All right, does get just rolling white saves.
50% to death.
Anthony raging about the dice.
Actually, that is 620.
Man, I love complaining about dice. It's the best part of this game.
Okay,
Gotta think, get 35 people hanging out here, folks. We can get that magic 50. Even 40 would be nice tonight. It's great that we have such a good crowd tonight. And at the end of this round, I'm just going to take my dog out briefly. The guys will talk to you. We'll do the shout outs and then get right into round 2. I will pause the clock when I am not on camera, but otherwise that they're running the full clock. I got 149 left here for folks that are just joining us. So. All right, so running out of activations. Not too many left to go this round.
I don't know, Sean. Who's a higher rank, a director or a general?
I don't know. Directors just seems like more of a made-up position most times, more than not.
Exactly.
But,
That's what I'm thinking. Like, he was
well,
a
maybe
director
particularly
of-
with Army, but not in other not in other things. But I'd say a general sounds pretty high up there. So
Yeah. So I think Sean Death, not quite upper management.
all right, so it looks like Jace is moving up here. There's another heavy response unit coming in. Just got those DLT and 97C lined up there. Looks like he's got the 97C leading the way, and the DLT's technically
Okay.
back there.
Sean, but
What's up?
so does Moff Gideon. Also has a case. Sorry, I'm responding to
Oh,
Sean.
okay,
Death
other
here.
Sean
He's
Death,
trying to make
gotcha.
his case of director has a cape. Well, so does Moff Gideon. You might just call it the.
I mean, does that make
Brigade.
Lando like just the king of the world with like his multiple capes?
Exactly. Like, yeah, because he's got more.
I mean, he comes with 3 in the kit alone, so that's got to elevate him to a certain status.
Director
Right.
in general.
Anthony losing another model right there. Has an aim. He's gonna just take Jace is just taking a retroactive aim here. Boom. All right, just punch another 2 through randomly.
I forgot I didn't aim.
Yep, fair enough. Anthony's got to make some saves. Does make a save, and we'll lose another Pike model. Heavy gone there.
That was the heavy.
Yep. Let's see, it's poked out. All right.
Oh, did Jace just terrain snipe?
I think that might have been where he was at in that activation or in that unit.
Yeah, I was still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anthony pulled. I'm not sure what he pulled. Looks like he pulled a commander. Capo coming here. All right. Looks like he's just gonna tuck tail here. Not surprised.
Going back to the chat discussion, I would call Krennic Gideon the ego list.
Don't you play Krennic Gideon?
I do not. No.
Oh, okay.
No. I play a lot of single man Veers.
Just make it-
Occasionally.
Trying to make his way in the couch.
Occasionally.
Well, that is
you might
sweeping,
Krennic.
boys. That's sweeping. Oh, sorry, that's not sweeping. Yeah, Anthony does have a core left here. We will be sweeping in a second. Anthony probably will not do much
Get
with
in a
this unit.
position to
Well,
blow
he can
away
because he
those
can squeak out.
snows.
Well, he can't really shoot them because they're tied up with.
But get
with-
into a position next round.
Yeah, likely. I mean, I think. he's just-
Or take a pot shot at an ATSD.
is he gonna take a pot shot? He got range 4.
Well, if he moves him like Jason, puts him wherever he feels like, yeah.
I think he's short there. He's short there.
He is just short.
I mean, he's 2 bases shy, so.
Oh, just tell Anthony you can just pick him up and put him wherever.
Anthony Ryan said you can just pick models up and put them wherever. It's fine.
Jace is doing it.
All right. That is it. All right, I'm gonna just pause the clock for these guys while I run take this dog out real quick. I'm gonna put you guys in the booth, so if you guys want to just chat about that turn, that'd be great. Maybe give some shout outs to chat if you guys can see them as well. I'll be right back.
Brendan, you want to start?
Well, we're being left unsupervised. I don't know if that's a good decision. But,
No, not really.
no. So, turn one, definitely not what I expected aside from the bus getting destroyed. Definitely expected that to happen. Honestly, I'm a little shocked Jace took as many wounds as he did, considering how most of the Shadow Collective didn't really move or do anything. So I'm a little surprised on that one. But overall, pretty expected. I think going into turn two, things will get a little bit more confusing because Jace is really going to have to think a lot more about the speeder bike placement because they're just going to get lit up at this point.
Yeah, I think Jace, those speeder bikes need to be timed appropriately because if they move too fast to where the stormtroopers don't live, he's basically lost that position and now has to fight those Black Suns to try to take that point, or just pushes it or gives up. The other flank were those snow troopers. They're not going to last long. I think Cad Bane will probably give them an electro gauntlet to the face, leave, and then some Pykes will clean them up, which an ATST trying to play key positions by itself with Veers and some speeder bikes that may or may not make it past this round is not going to look good.
Yeah, I mean, this round looks like Jace has a good chance of losing 2 of his core units because the Black Suns punch really well, and Cad's got his Electro Gauntlet. He's just gonna, if he doesn't end up killing the whole squad, he's just gonna leave them there, and they'll get shot to death. So
Jace also has 2 of his biker units, one with 3 wounds left, one with 4. He's going to drop in activations really fast and really hard.
All right. Yep. I have the command cards, guys, so I will do that. Slide over here. Round 2. I got the clock restarted. There we go. All right, Jace is going to play one of the new ones here. He's going to play Overwhelming Barrage, and we have I Am in Control. All right, so start and end of Cad Bane's activation, he can transfer the number of suppression tokens to any number of troopers. Range 1 to 2. Then each enemy trooper unit that gains a suppression token is also gains an immobilize. Jace is playing Overwhelming Barrage, and once this round at the end of the activation of a friendly commander, it may perform an attack using the following weapon. It's 4 to Infinite, 4 black, Blast, Beam 1, Immune Deflect, Suppressive, and Surge to hit. So the cards.
if Anthony goes first, those snow troopers are not going to be in a fun position because all Anthony has to do, give them some immobilized tokens, get out, shoot, jump over on the other side of that leg.
Right.
And it'll be game over.
For sure. Just while the players are assigning, I want to do real quick shout-outs here from the top, then you go ahead, Brendan. So I want to say welcome and thanks to coming over to Tom, Dan, Andrew, Stan, Bernard, Chronic Canuck, Andrew, we got Pally, Sean Death, X-Todd, Frizzle Dizzle, Patrick checking in from Belgium. We have, keep going down here, Ryan's in chat, Brendan's in chat, going down. I thought I saw Jeff M in here. We had Krabuck in earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here, but welcome. Anthony checking in from the East Coast. Keep going down. We got Justice checking in. I got it right this week. And keep going down. Jason was checking in, thought he was late, but he was good because we hadn't done the shoutouts. And yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Thank you. We got 34 people. We got 16 thumbs up. Thank you very much. You guys can go ahead and smack that. It's free to do, so do appreciate that. Go ahead, Brendan. What were you going to say? Oh, yes.
I was going to say that Jace's choice of command card this turn would feel a lot better with the Overwhelming Barrage if, Anthony didn't have all the dodge tokens on all the bikes.
Yeah, all the dodge tokens and wasn't behind a giant piece of terrain.
Well, it's got blast, so that's fine, and it beams. So
not
as
gonna
long
kill
as
as
he
many,
can
though.
see two of them, right? They've got too many dodges to actually get through the wounds you would hope for on this card.
We got a mercenary rules question for folks that are out there and just trying to play this. So mercenaries can only be issued by their affiliates, but we do have a card coming out, or sorry, an activation receiving a token that does have a comms
Oh, I
relay.
already know this.
Does it get around the comms relay, or does the comms relay work?
Yes. Yep. So
What is the yes?
you can
Comms
so
relay
they
works.
so
Okay.
yeah, comms relay works. Mercenaries can issue orders to factions. Factions can't issue orders to affiliations.
Right, so we're okay on that. Then the comms relay will trigger.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to
Same
make sure
with
we had it correct.
checking. So checking courage. So a capo, if you put one in an empire list, the capo's courage value can also be used for those in the empire. That's an interesting choice, though, with giving it to. Did he give it to Bosk?
Looks like he went to Bosk, and he went to that Pike unit that slid up top there. And
That's an interesting choice.
And then Jace went to.
Veers and the ATST by the looks of things.
Okay, so Sean Death saying bounty hunters can't comms relay to a different affiliation. The Pikes are different, so CAD can only comms to Bosk.
I don't think that's right. Because Cadban can, because he's issuing an order. Let me see, Shadow Collective.
All right, I'll just pause this while we figure that out. All right, I'll let you guys sort that out, and then we'll be right back, and then we can sort from there. I literally cannot hear.
Yeah, oh no, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna go back and watch the video after to see what he said. Nations are the mercenary rule.
Rules are hard.
Yeah. They are, especially when they're not written correctly.
All right, now that I can try to hear what.
Oh, yep. Okay, yeah. So Sean Death is correct there.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I was thinking too much of the faction. So it is the affiliation because Shadow Collective is full of affiliations.
All right, we got it then. Sir, perfect. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep. Which I think Anthony wants to give Bosk an order this round.
Well, he does. He has CAD and Bosk now, so I think he gives him better bag control, to be honest, to do that. So.
That, and
Definitely.
honestly, I think leaving those snows out in the open as fast as possible is the best option
Oh, you mean
for
just
him, and bait that ATST
Yeah.
to try to take Bane out.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
I think what he needs to do is pass on a suppression right now to those snow troopers, give them an immobilized token, and GTFO him because he'll be able to leave kind of just with disengage because of the Electro Gauntlet rules.
Pally's still trying to turn this into a Gar chat.
Yeah, Pally, there you had to look at the correct card angle for that. Again, chat, if you can shut that down for us, please, and remind Pally that 501st still exists.
I don't know what we're trying to. I think Jace is trying to get range here with this ATST. I think.
Thank you, Todd. Keep it
nope,
up.
they don't. That's range.
Sean Death, yeah, you're definitely right. Like
think that's-
Shadow Collective, it's more like you got 3 different armies trying to work as one. And I'm not entertaining that.
All right, so Jace still trying to go here. Players at 1 hour 40 minutes, by the way, guys. All right. You have to last till turn 3. I think 3.5 was the over-under, Anthony. So.
Yep, 3.5 was the line. Yep.
All right, so Jace stomping forward here. Looks like he's trying to get angles. I don't know if he has the arc. Just to check that. All right, still has the arc there.
Nope, Bosk isn't gonna get.
Keeping in mind,
Wait, is he
so
trying to light up Bosk?
well, and do we not have a Cad Bane bomb token likely right there?
Yep, that's also the token. I don't think they have any. Yeah,
Yeah, I think the stormtrooper should have detonated that actually. So
Oh well.
Yeah,
it's gonna
last
go off
turn.
of both.
I think they're just gonna retro it back just onto the storms. Does lose only one.
Okay, Pally, I'm gonna shut this down. Like, Pally needs to calm down because I was the one who told him that Observe 2 is like having an aim token out there anybody can
All right,
use.
ATST. Well, we have this game going on too, so that's probably where our focus will be.
Oh, definitely.
That is a shot into Bosk there. Bosk's still looking like heavy cover. Those are going to go away. 2 more are going to go away there. 4 into Bosk. Bosk, I think, is sitting on 1 wound only currently, so see what Bosk can do here.
Looks like it.
Ooh, Bosk is
Bosk
only
will
going to
take
take
one.
one. That's a good roll for Anthony. That's what he needed
That's
to
an
do.
amazing roll for.
Oh, he doesn't
White
surge
dice.
save. Never mind, he doesn't surge. This is into
But
Bosk,
he-
not Cad.
Oh,
Not
dang! I
Cad.
thought
Yeah.
and I thought he got his independent off too.
We're no independence.
Ooh, no, because he's got an order.
No independence.
Because he, that's why we're. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Well, he's got regen, so hopefully he can roll those paints again. So
hopefully. And Pally again spewing more lies of how an observed token is worse
and
in a list that wants to share green tokens, but
yeah. Sorry, pal. He had issued an order, so he did not have the independent search 2 there. So, but still has. I don't know. Yeah, I guess he can come.
I
He can
think
come
he
bike
activates
hunting.
Cad Bane now.
Cad
he's
or
gonna-
Bosk?
Cad, no, leave Bosk, go Cad.
I don't know. Do you want to leave Bosk to take another bite to the face?
So did Anthony also not use this card effect?
Which one? The transfer?
Yeah.
He is using it at this very moment. Let me pop that back
Oh,
for you right
yep.
now.
Is it round or activation?
Sorry, let me just pop that up for you. I'm in control. Get the big card
I
text
got a
in there,
feeling
so
it's start. Okay,
at
start
the,
and
at the start and end. Yes.
Matron. Okay, so
Yep.
yeah, I think you do that now. Take care of those snow troopers because that flank is wide open now.
I think he's still. I mean, I think he's still sitting in a fine position. That the hulking
Got
mass of the
time
8.
to act on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
I
Don't
would
need
do
to
it,
rush.
and the reason I would do it is I want to wait for those bikes to see what they're gonna do.
Well, I think he's got range,
Kinda
and
put a
he can
little
see the
pressure on
bikes over this piece of this AT-AT head, right? So he has a bunch of guns just lined up, and the bikes do well. They were short before, so obviously that's why they couldn't come in. So they're going to have to at least commit to a minimum of 2 moves because they're going to have to compulsory, and I don't think on the compulsory he got there. So, or sorry, I don't think 1 more move got him to range 3 there. So I think we're going to probably see those bikes commit to potentially 2 here. All right, so it looks like Anthony's going to take a shot with Bosk here. Had a pretty good shot the last time Bosk went off, so if he can repeat that. Yep,
At range 4.
I believe so, yep. It does have a large piece of terrain that's all heavy cover there as well. It's kind of devoid of trees
Yeah,
right now, but it is.
At most, he'll probably only get 1 through.
Now if he can spike some crits like he did last time with 4.
Wait, what is this?
Bosk. I guess he did not. I guess he did not take the aim there. Does do 2. That is into the bike squad that's wounded, so we'll transfer a wound, kill another bike. So we got 2 bike squads on 1 bike now, if I have that correct.
Yep, 1 at 3, 1 at 2.
Should see a regen roll here coming from Bosk, and then Bosk is going to
Get out of the way.
move. He is staying on top of the AT-AT right here, I think. Just 1 second.
He scaled up by the looks of things.
Why?
Why not? I don't know.
Uh,
Not what I would choose, but I
Because
don't have a
Veers-
great angle. Yeah, he wants the shot at Veers, but
Veers will take the shot.
I don't know.
at
I can't
him.
tell if he actually went up there.
Oh, he rolled too many dice. Yep, and only gets one.
Did he actually go up? I can't tell with the angle. It looked like he
Yeah,
did.
it looked like he went up. He had to. If he didn't go up, I think that's a smart move on him. As Sean Death also points out that Veers is licking his chops.
That
So
is
he can
true.
just he can just nuke Bosk.
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you're fine. How's that other game going?
I was just checking in on them, and then one of them had to go outside for a second, and then dogs needed it, so we did all that. That little
Oh,
short
so
break.
you're the
so-
one who let the dogs out.
That is accurate. So, do you guys like Bosk staying up on top of that?
We weren't
AT-AT?
sure if he did or not from
Yeah,
the
he did.
angle.
Yeah,
He,
and-
he ends up staying up on top
which-
there,
Yeah.
as opposed to
My
scaling
only
in
question
behind.
is, which context are you asking?
Well,
if I'm
I'm just-
Veers, I love it.
Yeah. It's an interesting choice.
Which, if he wants to activate those stormtroopers, he needs to activate Veers now to inspire it off of them.
Anthony figures that the bikes can get him in the open because they can get to touch that terrain. So he figures that's the only position that he can get to retain cover. So that was the intent there.
Okay.
And then completely forgot about Veers and some stormtroopers.
Well, sorry, I missed that. That must have been a regen of 1 there. So,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Jace rolled 4, got 2, but then it's only regen 3.
Yep. All right. So he's going with that snow unit there.
Which I think when IG-88 drops in, I think
big punch there.
October,
Yeah.
we're going to stop seeing a lot of Bosk.
4 punch into CAD here. Well, there's just 2 games going on, and I'm on dog duty, so and casting, so there's that small task. So I'm doing as best I can.
What about hot dogs?
Yeah, that hurts.
Not a good roll.
Anthony's saves have not been
And
helping him at all tonight.
That is why he should have activated Cad Bane first.
That happened to me with on the base turn.
Unless he was waiting for them to activate so they
I mean-
couldn't remove the immobilized tokens.
Yeah,
For
I mean
the next
Anthony
round,
just needs to roll saves in some capacity, I think, at this point. So, well, maybe the Magnet Enforcers can do it down at the bottom. Just
Anthony's like, what are saves?
hit like a truck. Well, like I said, I made 19 rolls last night for B1s and saved precisely 0 B1s. So
This
I went
is
0
this
for
is also
19.
what happens when you play an all-white save army.
I mean, I'm particularly used to white saves, but like sometimes you like to spike them, you know. And CAD with Danger Sense and Surge Conversion, you'd like to have done a couple there. So Bosk I expected, but that's why Bosk has 7 wounds, right? And the Independent Surge is
With
ideal
regen,
for.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Independent Surge is really helpful to him. I think it's really nice. CAD with the Independent, what does he got? Independent Dodge 2. So like issuing the orders
yeah.
really kind of in this particular turn hurt Anthony. But like at some point,
Which Anthony didn't have to issue all the orders.
no, he didn't. But I'm just saying, like it's like you
Yeah.
typically don't have that hurting you but I think there's validity in going early with them. Maybe perhaps as you suggested, holding a little too long there.
Yeah, end of the day, hindsight's 20/20.
For sure. I like that's Brendan's strategy. Actually, he suggested earlier that he would tell us everything after it happened. So
Yeah,
he was
it's a
think
good strategy.
Head of the curve.
Outside of the game, I think Jace is doing well with these trees.
Fair enough. Yeah. The real MVP is the lack of deforestation that we're seeing tonight. So
I mean, the trees just keep getting moved out of the way and
I know.
forgotten. But
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those trees are. Yeah, what happened to those trees there?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
double
where did all the
crits.
trees
Okay.
go?
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, makes a save. Yeah.
Oh, I know what Anthony's problem is. Jace is stealing all of his saves.
Yeah, exactly. We've rigged the dice app tonight, so yeah.
Average.
Yeah, it's completely average. Yeah. What's not average is our viewers tonight. Good job on the 34 people hanging out. Appreciate that. It's my job to continue to hype chat here, so and our viewers.
Sean, who is that on stream currently?
That is my dog.
Does your dog not have a name?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you were asking about the dog. I was being joking there. Yeah, that's Bosk living. That is. Let me go back to that. Which camera is that you can see her in? Farsight cam. Oh, there we go.
Next
Right behind Anthony's legs when he moves. That is Bella on the floor. So, I have two dogs. I have a husky and I have a fat chihuahua. So I just tell people I have two huskies. It's just a lot easier that way. So, yeah, this is my fat chihuahua. So.
I don't know why Pally's asking this question.
He's
But
just
Sean,
asking
do you want to take care of that?
because I don't like barbecue, so that's why he's asking. So. All right, there's 4.
What is this?
I think this is the beam cannon at the end of the activation,
And to whom?
hitting Bosk. All right, so Bosk is living on 1, I believe.
Boss is on 1, Bane.
And Bane, yeah, well, we knew Bane was on 1, but
Jace also needs to inspire those stormtroopers.
from Beers,
Yep.
I don't think he's at range.
I don't think he's at range 1.
Range 1 to
No.
2. It's 1 to 2.
Jace, where's Veers?
Right here.
Yeah.
Inspires 1 to 2.
Oh, did you
you're
inspire
right.
or?
Oh, I did not inspire.
Okay, there. He's got the inspire.
You're welcome, Jace.
I thought you were referring to the unit with Cad over here.
No. Oh, no. Mm-mm.
I didn't even see that suppression token.
Yeah, because the bomb suppressive and then rolling back would have removed 1 during the round. Then could have. Oh no, he could have only inspired 1 off anyway.
It's when he activates. You haven't gone. So I can still. Yes. Yeah. That's what I was saying. It's like, you haven't gone. You're still good. Yes.
Greatly appreciate not having to look at that white wall now in the background. So still got to work that pipe into my
Just need to work
designs.
on another angle.
Yeah, I was like, what's with the pipe?
Well, the pipe is like, so there's an unfinished bathroom, but there's only my wife and I, so we don't need 3 bathrooms in our home. So that's just a pipe that's in the house. But if you saw the actual design, I've worked that pipe into the actual design minus the cap at the bottom, so that pipe actually fits precisely along the wall now. So it just needs to get a cap over that. But the gonk droid's actually going to fit over that, so you won't even see that when
Hey,
it's all
Brendan,
done.
Yes.
you want to take a look at that game?
No, don't look at the game. I don't even want a reaction of it. So
Just shoot me a PM in the Discord.
all right, Jay's going for a pull.
So, Sean,
Pykes?
Sean will never have a hot dog in his life.
No, I
unless
like
it's
hot dogs. I
probably
just
Is it microwaved?
no, it's boil hot dogs, man. Can't
Ew.
have.
Ugh.
Okay,
Ugh.
you don't get to judge me. You don't get to judge
Too
me.
late. Too late. I'm an American. I can do what I want.
You can't judge me.
But Pally and I tried. Okay, down in Dallas, we tried and failed miserably.
Yeah, I went to Dallas and never had barbecue once. So just
Yeah, we tried. We told him too. We're like, we're going to take you to a barbecue place.
I think
He's
that's
like,
partially
"Yeah,
why
good
they
luck."
almost revoked my status to enter your country, because I think that was one of the entry questions. They're like, "Do you like barbecue?" I was like, "No." And they're like, "Detained."
That's probably why you haven't been invited to go to Australia yet.
Yeah. Trust me.
I'm sure that's.
I saw a
What are you
comment
gonna
about chilies. We don't need to speak about chilies again. Anthony's in our presence.
Like the
and
restaurant Chili's?
Well, that and just PTSD gets triggered with Anthony when you mention Chili's. So we're gonna keep it at a minimum. I do appreciate we got a thumbs up on that. So. All right,
But
we got bikes.
is that why
bikes
Brian
going.
hasn't offered to fly you out to Australia?
I'm not sure if that's exactly why. I don't
It's
think
got to
so.
be it. It's
Yeah,
got
I
to
mean,
be it.
There's probably no
Probably.
other prohibitive reason why. Stream goals, my friend. Stream goals. We'll talk about them.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
by the way, I'm gonna get there. I won't steal the thunder because I want to talk about to get a donation earlier today. So I want to make sure I draw attention to that. So, all right. So, like how Anthony just conveniently puts, there's heavy cover. I'm putting this tree here. I have cover.
God. On death right now. Just.
I mean, if the food's not gonna, if I'm not gonna starve, then I'll be killed by animals. So one of the way or the other, Australia seems to be fairly off limits right now. So, wow, look at these bike rolls in, like just all the bikes. All right, boss.
Aaron's also
Bosk.
not wrong.
I mean, wow, this is I appreciate this stream greatly. You guys are fantastic. Shout out to the other 32 people that are not Sean and Aaron for their appreciation tonight.
Whoa. Can't shout out to Pally because he's making. I mean,
Oh, no,
apparently
Pally-
he's making lists, but has yet to send one.
No, Pally's good. Pally's good. So I like Pally. I like Sean and Aaron too. I just give him a hard time.
Hey, Sean, I might be going crazy, but the clock doesn't seem to be moving.
Oh, look at that! What happened to that? Oh well, we're
Whoa! How
we're-
did you freeze time?
Well, we're at least advancing this to 1 hour and 20 minutes, because that is at least what that round was at. So.
Brendan, remind me never to go to a tournament that Sean hosts because he's gonna pause the timer and forget to restart it.
Yeah, it's quite possible. I run it on my phone, so because I don't trust actual clocks. But you guys, see, I had 2 other co-hosts. You guys should have been on that earlier. So
I'm interacting with
Well,
chat.
I
that's
caught
true.
it.
Hey, it's all good. I mean, we're not on actual clock here, so we just do this to make it interesting. All right, so for red,
Is this the Black Sun?
yeah, this is Black Sun swinging into the heavies there. So they lose 2 dudes there.
And
Boom.
one
DL
guy is
I
left.
think he lost the DLT. I think he kept the 97C.
Oh. Yep, there's one guy. Okay.
Jamie's Jamie's saying she's disappointed you're still playing. You said you were going to be killed in an hour, so So Anthony made plans.
Can we have context on who Jamie is?
That is Anthony's significant other. So yeah,
Okay, so my SO will convene in chat. Anthony's SO will convene in chat. What about Jace's and yours?
no, my wife typically lives here, so she wants nothing to do with anything that happens in the basement. So
And Jace's excuse?
his wife probably has other things to do, like work, study.
Take care of Jace.
Yeah, she's doing.
What she's doing?
I don't know what she's doing.
She's on a walk with her dad.
Okay, fair enough. So apparently she has to go for a walk. That's
She has
what's
to
happening.
walk their dad. When people have to walk their dogs, she has to walk her dad.
Fair enough. There you go. That's what's happening.
And
so.
hopefully Jace's father-in-law is not listening tonight.
Ex-father-in-law.
Yeah, X. Emphasis on X.
Yeah. All right, Anthony going here with another pike unit at the bottom. Looks like he's gonna aim shoot the bikes that are closest now. Jace has all the bikes here, so looks like he has one bike, 2 bikes at the back that Anthony can't reach, but he is going for the closest bikes here. Aim shot coming in. I think I heard aim shot. Close side camera. This is what Anthony's looking at. You can kind of see those bikes cresting over that AT-AT head. Anthony still has a ton of bodies down here, so he's losing
Yeah,
his
he does.
figure
He
pieces, but he has a
is-
ton of bodies. So okay, apparently Anthony was planning to smash Jason in an hour.
I
That
think
is
you need to let Jace know about that.
bike will take a wound. Anthony, we're getting
Jamie-
conflicting stories here. You had said you were going to win an hour. Okay, Because apparently Jamie has got some misinformation, but we won't discredit her source. We'll just blame Anthony must have misspoke. So he'll have a PR announcement tomorrow to correct that.
Does Jamie also play? Because I feel like Jamie would probably destroy Anthony, just based off of reading this.
I cannot corroborate that. I'm quite certain does not, but I can't speak to that. I don't want to give out misinformation.
If not, Jamie, you should. Oh, she does. Awesome.
All right, so looks like we have the heavies going back and shooting into the Black Suns. It looks like Jace must have withdrew that activation that was in with the Black Suns down the bottom there. So big shot coming in. Oh, wow. Just hitting real hard. Real hard. Wow. Just boats that to 8.
Nice.
Just getting train wrecked here. All right,
5
can
of them.
Anthony,
All
can Anthony,
right.
they do have red dice saves. They have red dice saves. Yeah.
I do.
Jamie, who's better, you or Anthony?
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Yeah. I roll 8 dice.
I believe Endless is streaming LSO, by the way, Aaron. Okay.
One surge
Ooh.
Just happen to look at that.
So,
They do not surge.
Taking
so-
2. They don't surge. They have a surge from the Vigo.
Yep.
So they take 2.
They take 2. That could have been a lot worse, though, right? That could have been a lot worse.
Andrew, when you say Battle of the SOs, who are you talking about? Because we've only had 2 make appearances. That's mine and now Anthony's.
It's like 10 points.
Which I'm totally down for, by the way.
2 heavies.
Yeah, I'm all about the DLT HH12 combo. Feels
I
feels
can't
also
believe
good,
you
so-
just said that.
What? It's Impact 4 feels good in a vehicle meta.
Have fun with
Impact
Cumbersome.
4 at range 4. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Have fun at Cumbersome. That's always nice.
Just never move.
Just never move and stay out of the game.
You
That's
have
always
range
been my-
4. You're fine.
I haven't ran an HH12 since maybe April of what? The game came out 2017, 2018?
It's so broken.
Anthony just.
I
pointing
took
out
one to
that
the
he thinks,
Atlantic City Open.
Heavy response units are undercosted.
How did that go? I heard that was a good event.
Those boys.
It was a great event. I went 2-1 with
Okay.
my 1 HH12 in my list.
Was it only one day?
Yeah, because I didn't make the cut for day 2.
Oh, you had
Right,
to
so we
go
do have-
undefeated for day 2.
Pykes coming over the
It-
top
it-
here.
Basically, some 2-1s made it, but I wasn't good enough at that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I lost round 1 because I was up against Mike from Legion of 99. So,
Like
What
Surlo.
did he run?
yeah. He was running a Dooku Magna Guard list. And I was running a Vader Dewback list.
Oh yeah, shout out for the league sign up right now too. If you guys are not in the league or want to be in the league, you guys can go sign up for round 5. We have the vote
When does
going
that
on.
start?
What do we have a start date as? I think maybe I want to say maybe like August. Did I say August 9? Does that sound
geez,
about
yeah, I
right?
can't.
August
Sorry,
5.
Sean. Love you, but yeah, can't.
I think August 9 actually. I think is the start date for that because we're still in this round here and it's running through the start of August. So, well, you can get in for round 6 maybe. We are running the vote right now
Hopefully,
for it's a support cancellation for this round. So,
Oh yeah, I definitely can't because everyone's gonna handicap me and kill E-webs.
oh yeah, geez,
Just
that will
because
be
of me.
such a I mean, you cannot win with Empire lists that don't have E-webs. I cannot imagine a world where E-webs don't exist. Oh wait, I can.
I need to change my vote.
Sean, just wait till they're range 4.
I don't even care. I don't even care. They still die.
Okay. Andrew, I'm totally down for that. If you can buy a flight for my wife and I up to Sean, and then probably some lodging for
Oh,
myself,
that's a
'cause he's
good
not gonna
shot.
let me
There we
stay with
go.
him.
That's a nice shot from Anthony.
Real good shot.
That feels good. That feels good. Cover's going to take care of, sorry, the speeder cover will take care of that. 5 going in the bikes. They do save
Okay.
2 though. Yep. Yeah. Anthony just.
Sean, how do you feel about Andrew's comment there about a battle
sorry.
of the significant others?
Sorry, I may have to go up here. Well, since mine won't be involved, I can make strong comments that Yeah, it'd be fine.
Andrew was mentioning Lindsay and Jamie play each other, which I told him that. Yeah, Andrew, I'm not in Canada. I am in the middle of the U.S.
And we're
I'm
thankful for
pretty
that.
sure Sean is happy about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very, very thankful. Very thankful.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know,
Like I said.
on that topic, I mean, I do invite Ryan on here, so I have some average feelings that that he can come on here, and I enjoy that. By the way of enjoyment, Michael is actually coming up here on Wednesday next week, and he'll be here for about 4 days. So we'll be doing a bunch of games, bunch of filming. I think we're gonna record 3 days in a row. So I think we're gonna do a live cast like three nights. Every day we're gonna do one while he's here. So if you guys want to come and hang out, we'll probably make them more a little bit banter. So we'll probably just probably have us both hot mic'd and just sort of play and not do a full production, but certainly do a game. So look forward to that next week. So, and I have Painter Jace coming in tomorrow, so he's coming out for the weekend. He's gonna look at the pile of shame. I have like many minis on the table that are being assembled right now. So game tonight, weekend for Painter coming in, and then Michael here all next week. So a lot of Legion in the next little bit for us.
Offer still stands though, Andrew. If you
Yeah,
buy me a
for sure.
flight out there and then pay for my room and board, because Sean will let my wife stay with him, won't let me.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not accurate. Hey, I have a fenced-in backyard, so you and it's partitioned.
Oh, okay.
Which
So I
is
can pitch a tent.
It's partitioned, so you'll stay in the non-dog section. So I don't want to disturb my dog's
And then
habitat.
Okay.
Yeah,
That seems fair.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
you are.
It's not
very
snowing
welcome.
up there right now, is it?
Well, not yet. That's next week. Yeah. We're still enjoying our 3 days of summer.
Do you want some of it?
Some summer? No.
Yeah.
It's way,
Would
way
you
too
like
hot.
some of that?
No,
High
it's
90, 100-degree weather?
It's way too hot. My wife is calling me
Sure.
and complaining about the East Coast weather right now. So
What is it over in the East Coast right now, by the way, Brendan?
she was in like a
It's
30,
been like
32.
the mid to.
Oh,
It's been the mid 90s.
we're gonna get in this
Oh,
Fahrenheit Celsius
please.
conversation here. So
Yeah.
We got high 90s and 100.
But-
Come on.
Oh yeah. With the humidity though, it's been like low.
Nope,
hundreds.
still got you beat. We got corn.
all right, we have Anthony sliding up here in the middle.
We're all my Midwest friends in chat to back me up on that statement.
Looks like tomorrow's supposed to be 99. That'll be fun.
So if you guys saw that, Cat is moved away
Activating
from
now?
this. Yeah, he's moved away from that unit. He's slid over here.
Closer to the ATST?
Well, I think he's out of arc of it, and I think he wanted to get onto that KP, and I think he was really looking for to be fully hidden from the 2 bikes potentially swinging in here from the south. So
I would have. Whoa. Okay, wait. Was that a.
all right, so boom, guy goes out. Anthony giving a ringing endorsement here for Cad Bane and Bosk.
Awesome. It's great to see Justice in chat,
Yep.
who is, I guess, an hour away from me, which, if you want on Sunday, we do have one of our 2 league plays on Sunday. I can PM you those details there with my shameless plug.
In a completely unrelated topic, I just seen that Justice listed his house and is moving directly away from Ryan as far as possible. That's a weird coincidence.
Ah, man, that is weird. Hey, Sean, but that just means you can move that much closer to me.
That's fair. Bernard coming in. Bernard, make sure you stick around. I want to give a shout to Bernard in between rounds here. So, guys are ticking off hour 7 on the clock. This clock has moved and has not stopped at any point, so they still have about an hour remaining. So, puts us about right. We always have about a 3-hour stream, so that's generally about right. Get through our preamble. All right, just a suppression coming in here. So, game's kind of the weight of the wounds seems to have trickled down, but what hasn't is our viewers still sticking above the 30 mark. Welcome. Anthony, I just feel like Anthony's got all these core, and they're just poised to do a lot of work, but so far we haven't seen a bunch out of it. Does roll off 2 suppression, which is really nice.
Good roll.
Does have to kind of safeguard that back KP, right? Because these bikes. But Jace is starting to take a little bit of attrition, and he has diverted the one full squad a little bit to the north there to go deal with the Black Suns. I feel like this Stormtrooper's probably could have dealt with that with the ATST backing him up, but he is still going to lend a little added support there. Big Pike shot coming in. These Pikes, we didn't really get to see them do much last week with their shots, but they're putting in work for Anthony. Both players are really spiking hard on the attack dice here.
Yeah.
Jace does lose 3 there.
Oof.
Just officer left with a couple immobilized tokens, so should slide over the activation count as
Officer
well. Maybe
really-
update that.
Yeah.
Did we respond to Bernard's question?
No.
No. Are we going to?
No.
No. Okay.
Just because it doesn't even show up in the actual YouTube chat.
What was Bernard's question?
Interesting. Well, if it doesn't show up in the YouTube chat, I guess we won't mention it, probably because I know why.
All right.
But Bernard, just because you asked it, just because we're better.
That's a stock standard.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Yeah, stock standard. All right, all right. Save there. I think that was a save into the Black Suns. Is that a sweep of the tokens? All right.
Is it in live? Oh, it does show up in the live chat. Thanks,
You guys
pal.
are sweeping, right? Okay,
Yep.
last act right now. All right, then we'll jump in. I got a couple housekeeping items to do, and then we'll get rolling because we'll have these guys on runtime here. So
those of you that hit the under, you're still in. When
suppression roll
what was
off
that
there.
random die roll?
that was I think a suppression roll off. It didn't happen.
For
And
oh,
does nothing there.
oh,
Just
the
the
capo.
commander. Yep, perfect. All right, we're going to jump back into the booth. Perfect. All right, I want to do a couple housekeeping items just because that's something that I need to do each and every week. I want to thank a couple sponsors real quick here. So we'll thank Deep Cut Studios for the sponsoring of the mats, providing us with the mats each and every week. On the table this week, the AT-AT particularly, we have LegionTerrain.com, so thank you very much to them. Go check them out. I also want to give shout outs to a couple other companies. So Gamers Grass, they supply us with a bunch of stuff, and in turn I flip around and give the boys that stuff for their bases. Not Anthony tonight because they're all unpainted, but in the future he probably will have some on there. Also want to thank Bryant at Phoenix Games. Bryant is donating some stuff for our Christmas special. Christmas special is going to be awesome this year, so make sure you guys are here if you guys want to win Battle Forces for basically just showing up. We are going to be giving away one of each plus a series of box sets. Also want to give a shout out to Back to Basics. You guys don't know these guys probably, but probably the company I've had the longest existing relationship with. Again, an Australian-based company, so another Aaron out of Australia who's actually helping me out to do the design for the window on the wall. So we're coming up with some really cool acrylic glass as well as a Friday Night Fights acrylic logo to go across the window. So thanks a lot, Aaron. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out Dice Time, our affiliated podcast. Ben and Paul over at Dice Time just did another podcast just last week, so go check that out. Can we give a shameless plug for Michael, who quickly figured out this Explosion's turn was off the chain yesterday and definitely not on odds, but you guys want to calculate that stuff. Michael was calculating some odds in-game for us, which made me feel really not any better about the Explosion's turn. But go check them out at tellmetheodds.net. And of course, we play each and every week out of the Terrain Studio, so we do want to thank everyone for helping us out. If you want to donate or if you like what we're doing, there's a place, TerrainStudio2019 at gmail.com. Want to thank Bernard. By the way, guys, another $150 donation. I know he hates when I say the number, but I'm doing that because he is awesome and he helps us out. And really, he was helping me out because he noticed on Patreon that my Proxxon cutter died. It just died because I use it a lot. I did order another one, but Bernard wanted to help out and gave a donation there, but I'm going to count it for Friday Night Fights. So I already paid for the Proxxon cutter, but I will put that I'll put that money to work, Bernard, back in the studio. So if you guys want to help us out, we do appreciate that. So let's jump back in, guys. All right, I know it's on. I'm going to stop real quick on the timer. I will restart. I have my finger right on it. What do you guys think about turn 3? I have the cards in hand, so I won't hold it up too much. But what do you guys think? We'll go to Brendan first.
I think that a lot of stuff's going to die, especially
Are you
speeder
referring
bikes,
to the previous turn
because
again, Brendan, here, or you mean the
always,
upcoming turn?
always. Yeah, no, just all the speeder bikes except for maybe one I think are wounded, and so they don't have much left in to take them out. So
Right.
they're gonna die.
Okay. Ryan, any thoughts there?
I think
Other than death,
somehow
imminent death.
Jace is still in this somehow. This will be the deciding turn to determine if Anthony will be able to go see Jamie to get his butt kicked. If not, sorry, Jamie. Yes, we're here for another 2 hours.
No, we're on a timer, so I'm starting the timer right now. By the way, hour 2. Here we go. That is not what he played. Let me just hide that. I brought that up from before, but here we go. Anthony is referring to his white dice and his command card as "I'm your worst nightmare," and Jace is playing the 1 pip here, Unrelenting Fire.
And who got the
All right. So.
roll?
Yes,
on the
sorry,
roll off.
let me jump over here. Die roll off. Did you do die roll off? All right, so Anthony did it. Jace erased this. I don't have the die roll on the command cards. Typically, it just gets a little bit messy. But here's what Cad's going to do. So 1 pip. So Cad Bane, Uncanny Luck 2. During Cad's activation, he can perform up to 2 attack actions. Unrelenting Fire, which we have not seen yet. It's 2 units. We're really cool off a 1 pip. Enemy units cannot remove more than 1 suppression during their rally step. So it could be quite impactful here. All right, let's hide that. This is round 3. I can probably go ahead and do an update to the scoreboard at this point. Boom, boom, boom. Let's change that to a 3. And that's all the updates that we have because it is KP and we have no caps yet. So, all right, we'll leave that up for a second so people can catch up. And, yeah.
So is it only the imp officer that's left?
Yeah, it's just the imp officer left in that particular unit
That
there.
can't move or do anything.
Nope, he's immobilized, so.
Why is Anthony moving closer to that ATSD arc?
Because he wants to. I don't know why he would, but yeah.
Jace is just
Yeah,
going to throw a couple of the new card sleeves on the table too, so you guys can check those out in the flesh. So that's what they.
Sean, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you guys not hear me?
Okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we good.
Sorry, I was just talking to Jace at the same
So-
time. I just try to mute myself when I'm talking to them. So.
Oh, no, you're fine. We had some weird buzzing in the background.
Oh, yeah, it might have been me just hitting mute there for a second. So that is a dead speeder bike or dead Cad Bane, I mean, so because it fell off.
Love that Anthony's using the token to help balance.
Well, I mean, when you can't balance, I mean, you just grab some quick sticky tack or anything that helps you. So
I think Anthony needs to give up. It's not going to happen.
I think it actually can.
Yeah.
I think Pally is going to be particularly happy because Anthony actually has ascension cables, so he has used all the points available. So he's going to scale up, move over, and it looks like he's going to be range 2, and I think he's definitely going to have 2 bikes, and I think maybe one of them is, I think both actually he has range to 2 wounded units. So yeah, so that's going to be a shot in. I'll get rid of the scoreboard here. So that is a dead bike there. Boom.
So there's
And-
one.
That is a bike unit down, so we'll update the activation count there for Jace. And I think Anthony gets 2 attacks on this activation.
Correct.
So he's gonna. He's sitting on 1 wound, so that's probably not the best end position, but
No.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
yeah.
Hoping to make it 2 here, Chase. Okay?
All right.
But with but I
Speeder
mean
bike down.
trading Cad Bane for some bikes is not too bad. Anthony can live with that.
I don't know about you guys, but I know we were shooting for 50 tonight, but I'm feeling fairly generous. But what do you guys feel if we settle at 40 viewers and we do a giveaway?
Ooh.
Ryan, well,
40.
you know what,
We just
Ryan,
need
I'm gonna
4
put
more.
you on the spot. I'm gonna get you to make the decision. So if you say no, then people can hate on you.
What's new?
I mean, there's literally nothing. It was.
I don't lose in this.
No, I know. You gain no more of a reputation, but Brendan and I look better that way.
Right.
So-
Okay.
We are at 36, so you can negotiate that number if you feel like so. Oh, you did. Appreciate that. Sean Death coming in with a donation. Appreciate that. Boil up some hot dogs this weekend, it says. So greatly appreciate it.
It's a waste to boil hot dogs.
It is. Hot dogs are a delicate meat. You don't boil them. You know what you do with them, Brendan?
We did have a snow activation also go down there.
Grill
So I
it.
had a,
You grill them. You put them on the grill.
you know what, guys? That's why some people want to watch the world burn. Other people want to grill the world. I am in neither one of those categories.
I was gonna say.
Appreciate that, Sean. Thank you very much. I cannot say that I will purchase some hot dogs, but we'll definitely put it towards something stream related. And if that means me eating a hot dog, boiled hot dog on stream, so be it. I will
Can we
take that
hit
sacrifice.
Andrew with the band hammer,
I
please?
can go to the action cam right here, and I could be eating a
Yes.
hot dog right here. So
and Jake, just band hammer them both.
why am I banning Jake? What has Jake and Andrew done?
No. No.
He's giving you a microwave range. You know, he's giving you an appropriate range to heat them at. He didn't give temperature, but that's okay. We're not going to fault him. Yeah.
Just ew. Ew.
Jake says he boils. See, why are you trying to hate on my fans here? And you
Wait,
didn't give me
Sean,
an
what if
answer.
we
You
put
didn't
him
give
on
me an
a
answer on 40
rotisserie?
either. You didn't.
Oh yeah,
The
no,
other
definitely.
35
yes,
people
the
actually
answer's-
care about. Okay.
The answer's yes.
Okay. So if that clicks 40,
Obviously.
we'll give a giveaway. A full set. A full set. That's yeah.
So 5 people find 5 friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan's gonna make 3 other fake accounts like he has on our Discord when we kick him out with his actual account.
I'm surprised that you've kept me in this Discord for as long as you have.
Well, it's against my better judgment, but sometimes I'm wrong too. So,
Okay.
by the way,
Jake, your
Jace is
sins are
down 2
forgiven.
activations. So that is, I know that's no small feat because Anthony's also down, but he's starting to
Wait,
lose both his advanced units as well as some of his fast units. So activations do
Did-
matter in terms of what they are. So.
Did Cat only take one shot?
No, he eliminated the snows. He came back and eliminated the snows.
Oh, okay. Came back and okay.
Yep. All right, so this is. I think this is a.
Oh.
This is a mag
Ooh.
det shot that you. What? 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 Okay. Wow.
Wow.
All right. So now, not only does
Ugh.
Anthony hate bounty hunters, but I'm pretty sure he dislikes Black Sun too. So.
So, chat, there will be an army for sale later tonight on eBay or
It's actually
on the
unpainted.
Facebook
It's
trade
actually
group.
unprimed. You know, it's assembly's already taken care of
Perfect.
for you. There may be 1 or 2 smash models that may come in that army. We're trying to sell it right now.
Jake, that is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. Anthony said he paid 4. He'll give it to you for 2. He's literally selling this army immediately after the game. So
To what?
$200 doll hairs.
Oh, okay.
All right. What currency do you buy models in?
Well, it depends on the game I'm playing. But what I could have done for the 3 miniature games I played was take out a second mortgage, and that might put a dent in what I pay for the armies.
Yeah, didn't you just buy a house? I'm not really sure that like a second mortgage, like a month into ownership, is good financial advice. But I mean, I'm not qualified to give that either. So I'm barely qualified to give any advice related to anything specific. So
I just try to stimulate the economy here, you know.
all right, so Jace with a hard 3 here. So what do we actually feel about the KP in this game? Like who's really in good position here?
I think. Ooh, Well, I thought Anthony was in a good
We
position.
got
but he's a
53
little-
minutes left on the clock, so be interesting if it gets 6 in. Anthony's in a position to be around the KP. Probably wants to maybe advance maybe one more time. If he presses up behind the
Anthony's
head,
got to move.
yeah, I think he needs to press up a little bit more. So
He's got to swing around because I think that ATSD is going to try to go for the foot and tie it up.
yeah, well, he just saved another
And he's
shot
gotta
there with CAD.
push.
Yep. So Anthony with another activation here. Not sure what he's pulling yet. Pulls a core. So we got a core activation. That bike is, you
Lot
know,
of
I
that to
think
choose
he's
from.
gonna,
Nope. Go with the back that are sitting on the KP. You just got to stall.
I don't know. I think he wants to swing around and try to take that bike out. And maybe perhaps even shift. I mean, I think he can afford to shoot ahead a move and then back a move kind of thing. Like, I think he just needs all guns on the
Yeah,
activations.
he
'Cause
could.
the more control he can get on the activations, the better off he is on the KP, right? That KP's a little bit like, it's not, I think, a KP where that ATST is going to be able to come in and do a significant amount of displacing. Might be able to squirt one out the side or something like that, but with the foot pegs on there and the ankle joints and stuff, the ATST is not going to have a really balanced position. So I think if
Is
he
it
brings
the
bodies,
foot itself or is it the
it's
leg?
yeah, it's the foot that goes basically down to the ankle joint. So right where that little line goes across, where that token is, if you kind of just go like the 2 o'clock ish, that little line I think is going to be the separating point. There we go. That's another activation down. So another bike unit down. We'll slide over to the activations and we'll kill another speeder bike. So I think we're 2 speeder bikes down as well as snows. So Jay's down to 6 activations here according to this. And Anthony's still sitting on 9, I believe. All right. So, AA5. Sorry, that's correct. He is also down the AA5. Did I not mark that on there? Oh, yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah, you took it out. Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Anthony's putting on a clinic here of how to deal with an ATST.
You mean by not shooting it ever?
Exactly.
I think I've subscribed to that. I
So
just highlighting my game last night, Ryan. I'm not sure if I gave this stat, but Michael actually didn't remove a model in our game until turn 5, and then on turn 5 removed 23 wounds. And
Jeez.
I don't think I lost a model after that either on 6, half of what we played on 6. Yeah, it was just an impressive turn 5 that really was so impactful in the game. But it was an excellent game up to that point, and that was just a little bit of a hairy situation. But yeah, when you lose nothing and then you take 23 wounds in one turn, that is feels bad. Doesn't matter what kind of dice you roll. Yeah. But that was my last league game, so I'm done for a while. Let me have a core activation here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, do not rally. When he says shoot guy, I think he means heavy down in the black sun. I think that's what he means. We'll see what kind of dice pool we have here. That looks... Oh, just a suppression there. Okay, we'll see where that suppression goes down. Okay, that is a 4 on the black suns area. Just going back to the command card too, just to FYI, bringing up a copy of Unrelenting again here. Enemy units cannot remove more than 1 suppression during their rally step here. So I don't know if that token's flipped or not. I think that was the unit that went that
Yeah,
that
he's
enforcer
only got
that
one
basically
black
did
sun.
a whole heck of a lot of nothing down there. So
I think that card right there, if as a suggestion, if you're an Imperial player where you're dealing with a lot of Rebel Officer DLT spam, is to start running Blizzard Force to help negate some of that Rebel Officer.
And Sean, I'll get you thrown up on that support wall too. Just I can't live update that, but I will make sure I get you on there and give you a shout out for sure. So thanks again, and then Bernard's already hanging out on the wall. So do appreciate that, guys. Thank you, and you guys too. Thanks a lot, Ryan and Brendan, for coming and hanging out. All the other people hanging out here. So got 48 minutes left on the clock. Oh, explosions followed by
Oh,
whistling
jeez,
birds.
Todd.
Just not cool. Well, really, so I ended up killing Luke in that game, and so what I was really worried about was a Son of Skywalker 6 or 4, and then into an explosion. So luckily, I was able to kill Luke, but that would have been a 1-2 Wambo combo. I would not have been a fan of. Another big pike shot coming in. Anthony's had a lot of luck with these pike shots tonight.
I think. Yeah, actually, Todd's right there. Yeah, going with any explosions, hoping that with Mando's 3-pip of whistling birds, they'll stay alive a bit.
All right, so no surge conversion there. So I think just 2 crits coming over. That'll be 1 more wound. I think that was into a bike. Yeah, so that'll be the first wound on that bike. So we got a bike healthy on 1, so one bike remaining, and then we got a bike unit that's full with 1 wound on it. So other than that, Jace doesn't have a lot of models there, and they're all kind of pressed on the back. So it'll be interesting to see what he can press to the middle. Like I feel the ATSD's a
3.
3. Yep. They'll probably get 5 in. I imagine these guys can get to 5.
Yeah, ATSD will take the middle.
Well, it'll be unactivation on the middle.
Yeah.
Whether it's going to take the middle or
yeah.
not, but silhouette coming back out. Let me jump to that far side cam.
It's
see
got
what
a
these
lot
guys
of
are.
work to do.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. Everything else, I mean, Veers might be able to get there, but Veers isn't going to be doing a whole lot except moving. Maybe the speeder bikes could make it at the end of the game. The
All right.
stormtroopers aren't going anywhere.
So I just did a little check-in on the skirmish game going on the side. So, some new
Brendan,
players.
as a fellow Imperial player, when do you think we're going to get our own Mandalorians?
Do you guys really need more right now, Ryan?
Yes, Sean,
Yes.
we do.
I mean, you just got Dark Troopers.
Yeah, but I want Imperial Super
Are we
Commandos.
going down this hole?
This is not a hole to go down. Chad, tell Ryan how wrong he is about Dark Troopers being terrible. Like, just...
I don't know. I had 48th Ronin backing me up on that. Pally, get out. Go away.
I think we've kicked over a bee's nest, and underneath that bee's nest was another bee's nest.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones to kick over. Just kidding, I don't know.
I think it'd be really fun to be able to run Dark Troopers with Imperial Super Commandos.
All right, so
when they become a
ATSD
thing.
moving in the middle. Keep going, Brendan. I'm just making sure people are noting
I
what's going on.
was
that was basically
disappointed,
it.
honestly, that the Super Commandos were not playable for the Empire. I was very disappointed.
Yeah,
in that.
I'm sure we'll get to that point eventually.
Yep. So the ATST moved. If you guys didn't see that, it does not quite touch the middle, so it is short. Looks kind of like it is, but it is base is actually short. So, all right, ATST
Chronic
taking
Canuck
a
in there with
shot. We like Chronic Canuck. He's Canadian, so it's all good. Got a few Canadians in here, which is great. Bernard, I seen Anthony was in here earlier. That's a big shot coming in. That is a big rollout.
that is a nice ATST.
Yeah, that's real good. Yeah, 8 down to 6
And that is
coming
going
in.
into
I think
I'm
there's Pike
assuming
unit at the
Cad
back.
Bane. Oh,
Yeah.
not into Cad Bane.
Nope, not in the Cad Bane. He has to make the saves here. They do live because they surge convert and does not wipe the squad. That is important, right? That's really just keeping activations alive at this point is the name of the game. So they do take a suppression, of course. Don't think that unit is gone yet, so there is potential he can go save that. I don't think they're going to take any other shots from anything. It does have a command token here activating. There we go.
He's gonna rally. He's gonna take a dodge and pass it on to that one Pike.
I mean, look at the dodge tokens he's got. Like, look at this Pike unit at the top here with an aim and 4 dodge tokens. Hello.
Yep, Pikes. Yeah, it.
You know what doesn't care about dodge
Pikes are
tokens? High velocity,
High velocity.
AATs. Yeah.
Yes, I missed that.
You know what else doesn't? High
I don't.
velocity snipers.
Okay. Yeah. They don't throw 6 red and a white though at range 4.
True.
Yeah.
However,
Here comes a butt.
Apples roll off so much surprise. But that's not where you care about your white things.
All right. Another just kind of a dead act there for Anthony, just sort of pushing at the back. Jace, are you out? Okay.
I think Anthony should move that that remnant of that 4-man pike unit more towards the middle, push that front objective, and have his 2 capos.
Well, I think we're going to see a little bit of.
take
I
the
think we're
head.
going to. Yeah, I think we're going to see some expeditious play here because I think players are going to have to do a little bit more move shoot as opposed to this sort of stationary huddle down here. The
And-
Jace has to press some stuff forward. Meanwhile, we get black.
Anthony can, and Anthony can take his time with it because he severely out activates Jace.
Well, I wouldn't say
We're-
I wouldn't say severely, right? Because we're sitting on Anthony's sitting on 8 acts,
9?
right? No,
Oh, 8.
I think he's sitting on 8, right? So he's got 8. Jace is 6. Overhead cam, another big shot coming in.
It's more forgiving for Anthony. Anthony can make up for his mistakes, where Jace has to be very methodical about it.
That is dead. So that is an act right there. Speaking of which, that is a pike unit gone. Boom. I mean, when you're just hitting 5 and 6 on every roll, it's pretty easy to do damage. So we have a core activating going here.
Depending on where that unit leader is, they could get Veers in the open.
Yeah, that's another thing. Just I mean, if Cat sticks around at all,
Or we
here
just
and
focus the
you get a
button on
real
the pike.
late game bounty collect, like that would be a game changer for sure.
It cuts out Jace's command hand
Yeah,
a lot. Really cuts it out and
he's
forces.
played 2 generics at this point, so
And forces a Courage 1 unit on the table
yeah.
to be the commander.
Yep. So it looks like Anthony's got a yellow squad here at the back, and then this, I'm not sure what color that is, maybe black or dark brown, and then this other unit here with all the tokens, they've already gone. So I think Anthony's just maybe down to these 2.
Those
And
colors.
Just on the base, there's a small wedge. Yeah. Small wedge
Yeah.
of color.
I think next round, prepping for next round, if I'm correct, if Anthony does have it, I think Anthony plays Ploy
Okay.
and tries to swing around behind that ATSD. Maybe take out. I'd shoot at the stormtroopers there, take out the heavies, and take your chance against Veers, who, in my experience, doesn't roll very well with
Oh,
his
he rolls.
E11.
Rolls. Oh, you mean doesn't roll well attack dice. Saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also speaking from experience.
I mean, you're just not rolling well. That seems to be right. Yeah.
Yet I'll triple crit with a mortar, so
Oh, you only do 3 crits? Oh. Gotta roll B1s, my
with
friend.
a mortar.
Yeah, you gotta roll B1s. Better. Whistling Birds. Whistling Birds is gonna be so good. So good.
Okay, 1 is 3 dice, 1 is like 7 to 100.
All the dice.
So when you roll 100 dice, you're bound to roll some hits. 3 out of 8.
Yeah. Just a range 4 shot into the bikes. Love it. Ooh, nice. 2 crits.
All right, there goes another bike. That's not an activation though, I don't think. That
Nope.
was just another.
I guess they were splitting fire.
Yeah, it looks like they
Into
were. yeah.
what?
So Jace is down to 2 bikes now. Yeah, I don't think Anthony can complain too much about his dice, except for they've been bad. And Jace has had pretty good dice, I think. So, all right, another shot coming in here. That's probably a nada. Might just be a suppression there.
Jace's card with Unrelenting Fire has really hasn't done much.
No, but I think he wasn't really in a position to put a bunch down. I think like maybe the previous turn, or had he had more bikes to commit down into this pikes, because I think if he would have came down and like was able to put like a bunch of just shots in here, I think that would have
And
been
what I
good.
think he
Perfect.
What I think he needed to do was to play that Blizzard Force 3 pip round 2. Because it
Right.
gives all core units, all their weapons get suppressive, and he can split fire, throw that suppression out. He plays that round 2. The round 1 is that 2 pip. Again, you got to lay out all the suppression. And lastly, missing that key component of E-webs with the barrage generator.
Right. Sean, I got your. I felt that I needed to get that up there, so I did pop you in there. I went and made that while we were casting. So there you go, Bernard, Sean, thank you. So players have swept their tokens. Obviously, they're running in round 4. I'm running them on runtime here. Players are at about 37 minutes. I have Jace's in hand. I'm waiting on Anthony's. Activation count, just keeping track at home. If you guys are, I believe it is 6 to 7 right now for the activations. So Anthony's sitting on 7, Jace sitting on 6. Anthony's got the card in hand. Okay, looks good and looks good. All right, cards are ready, fellas. We'll roll. Let's keep it rolling here. Jump over into the command hand. And you are not correct. It is going to be discretion. And for Jace, he is playing pin down. So discretion is maybe a card you haven't seen. You must nominate a mercenary unit. When issuing orders with this card, you may issue up to 3 fewer orders. For each order not issued, choose a different friendly mercenary unit at range 1 to 3, and each chosen unit gains a dodge token. So Anthony going for the defensive play here. Jace going for, I guess in this case, he's just going for an ATST order here, and then maybe potentially seeing it rotate and do some split fire to maybe take multiple tokens off the table, but I don't know how valued that's going to be. That might have also just been Jace want to play a 2 pip here. So, thoughts on the cards, guys?
Well, there's going to be no tokens on the table.
Yeah, Jace is...
Other than dodge tokens.
Yeah, well, fair enough. At this point, Brendan, those are important tokens as well.
Oh, they're
I
very
honestly
important
think he
tokens.
I still think Anthony should have went with Ploy here. Have great control on CAD. He'll still get his independent off as well, unless he's wanting to just put a ton of dodges out. But I still think going with Cad Bane, kind of doing that sacrificial lamb play of going into those stormtroopers probably would have been a little better, or finishing off a bike.
So it is 4, just for folks keeping track at home. There you go, 35 minutes on the clock, round 4. No score, obviously playing key positions, clear conditions. That's why we haven't been talking much about the condition. And it was advanced positions for the deployment.
Are there still 2 Black Sun minis?
That was where they started, so.
Sean, are there still 2 Black Sun minis?
Sorry, just 1 second there. Yelling back and forth here.
Sounds like they tied on the skirmish game.
Sorry, yeah, it was, and there's 1 Black Sun mini left, just to confirm there, so.
Just 1 Black Sun mini? Okay.
Yeah, we have some new players
So
out tonight actually playing on the other side of the studio, so they're here for their first time playing, and we're being exceptionally great hosts in terms of having, but we want to encourage everyone to come out and use the studio to game, so.
If that Black Sun mini can take care of that Stormtrooper, definitely put some pressure on Jace.
It does, because it keeps Anthony, or it keeps Jace having to commit 2 activations to that back. That
or
back
try to
KP.
kill that Black Sun.
Exactly, or swinging bikes around to do that. Yeah, exactly.
Which means he can't focus on the Pykes, which are a little more important right now.
Yeah, I find KP's always got, you always kind of have some plays. If you got units on the table, you usually have plays. And because there have been, like I said, Jace has been definitely rolling more offensive dice, but Anthony's kept units alive. He's eaten, some shots into his big point units, but most times this is not going to come down to an MOV thing anyway, with 3 points on the table. So, right, so it looks like we have a compulsory
Bounty
move.
is still in play
around.
too.
Yeah, Bounty is still in play. You're correct there. Correct. Big shot coming in here. Ooh, just 1, which is just suppression. Yep, because it is. He is in light. He has light there, so yeah. That's a big play. I mean, fortunate play, I should say. It wasn't really anything Anthony could do there passively, but he is going to pull whether he goes with that. He did pull a core, by the way. I should probably.
He's got to go
show
with the
you
with the Black Sun.
Oh,
now.
for sure, absolutely. I just don't want to. Yep, there we go. I don't want to articulate at this point in this game. I try not to say too many really obvious statements, as players may or may not be listening to what I'm saying. So they should definitely not listen to what I'm saying. There's four to roll off.
Just say the opposite.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, definitely go with your AA5. Oh wait, that's gone.
Oh,
all right, well that guy is. Whether he makes
that
the
is-
edge of the table though.
He's
yeah, 'cause,
not.
yeah,
It's
it's
either
he has to go the most expeditious route, and because both the woods and the rock are slow, then that makes sense. Or just in case people are wondering why he
straight
didn't
across.
have to
Yeah.
go around the curvature there. So, yeah,
That actually helps Jace out
See,
a lot.
say the opposite. I would have rolled off all 4 suppression there, but Anthony chose not to. So that's interesting. Interesting tactics.
Classic.
There, so.
Classic.
Yeah, classic. Yeah. 32 minutes on the clock. All right, so now we are insult to injury. We are shooting the now fleeing individual who is. I'm not sure if that stormtrooper is touching that cover or not. So how we're ruling that is if you're not touching it.
Oh, so it's a stormtrooper and one of the heavies. Okay.
Yeah, the heavies. The heavies in the gray there. So.
So Jace is also playing with unpainted minis.
I think it's just a couple. It's dead. Yeah, okay, so it was heavy cover because he wasn't touching, but that Black Sun is now dead. We'll go over to the activation screen and update that. And by update, I mean remove Black Suns. Boom. All right, Anthony down to 6 activations. We are tied back on activation 6-6. All right, we have a core pull here. Boom, there we go. Most excellent.
This is where the magic happens. This game coming.
It's pretty good actually. They right now what we have is there's 6-6 for activations. Turn 4, KP. KP positions are here, that center foot, here and here, and then Anthony's positioned right here, kind of moving on to the middle. Jace is here, just eliminated another activation, and now it's a battle over the middle here.
Hello, one of Sean's friends.
Yeah, we were just sorry, I'm just catching them up on the game at the same time.
Chat, big welcome to the unknown voices in the background.
It's a ghost. Has to be.
I'll be right back, fellas. Just 1 sec.
Ooh, wow. What was that? Three
Yeah,
crits?
good die roll. Kills. Oh no. 1 mini in that heavy response unit. It's still throwing 7 dice now.
Yeah.
I think the heavy response unit, I mean, we have it. I wonder if it'll be something that they will incorporate into future battle forces, or if they'll let it be its own thing at some point. I could see it being in Tempest Squad, or whatever they're calling the Imperial Indoor one. Personally, with them saying it's based around Scout Troopers, I wouldn't want to run it, because why would I trade my red saves for white saves?
Yeah, I don't see it being in Tempest. I think the only reason it exists for Blizzard Force is because Snowtroopers don't have the most amazing heavy weapon upgrades.
Heavy option. Yet.
Yeah, that's definitely on my wish list, is additional heavy weapons for Snowtroopers.
And yeah, they definitely need them. I think right now the benchmark for Blizzard Force is, or for Battle Forces, is the 501st. I know how much Pally loves talking about the 501st and how great they are.
All right, guys. There we go. Sorry, I just had to see the guests out. All right, back in the game. What's happening? Wait a minute. Oh, Anthony's coming over the top here.
Yeah, and we were just talking about how 501st is the standard for battle forces as well.
And by we mean not me.
Pally.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Awesome. All right. Well, sounds like they had a good skirmish game, so I'll catch up with those guys later. But do appreciate you guys being patient with me running 2 places at the same time, and these guys doing a good job filling in while I just randomly disappear for a second.
Are they freshly new players, Sean?
Newer, yeah. Jamie came out and we saw him just on the weekend. Jason and I had to just come out and chat with us as we were playing at this little gaming location, and I had not met the other individual before, but that is a guy he games with. So yeah, newer for sure.
And this is a different Jamie than
correct. Yeah.
Anthony's Jamie. Okay.
Yeah, Anthony's significant other wasn't just hanging out and then just ditched him. So yeah, what happened
which
there. So.
Jamie in chat has been awfully quiet.
Yeah, no.
Would love some commentary on Anthony's play from Jamie.
No, I agree, Sean. We have been locked at 30 plus the entire night. So yeah, it's good. So you guys are bearing with it. It's a game. We have a game on the table. So I know Anthony was worried, but that is cheap.
Yeah.
That's
Sean, while you were away,
saves.
Brendan and I did discuss that maybe we bump the viewership because it has been steady that we go to
Yeah.
30.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about we try to shoot for the 40, and at the end of it, I will give a set away. Yeah.
All right.
That sound fair? That sound fair?
Works.
We'll shoot for the numbers. We always like that. I mean, if we can, if the 31 people are in there, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, like it'd be nice to match thumbs with the viewers. That would be also a cool, task to get to complete tonight. So.
Are you saying smash that like button?
Yeah, I didn't say that, but I feel like I should have.
To have a like spike. Ready, chat? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. There we go. Well, that was
I can
Anthony
take mine
saving
away
CAD
when you
Bane.
get
So this is typical CAD, right? In my experience with CAD is he's a prickly pear, who's got like some soft portions, but then he's just got that like hard. He's a hard nut to crack. That guy.
That was and the ATS, yes. Nice.
That was Anthony's best save of the night. That's for sure. Anthony actually rolled more than 2 saves there. Yeah, I just mean he that was his best save. That he didn't really require all that, but yes, still his best one. All right, so I think this is a unit leader touching. I'm not sure how many unit leaders Anthony has there. I think 3.
Touching the terrain. Okay.
Oh, so only 3? Where's the unit leaders, Anthony? Are you just moving all in here?
Leaders right here.
Okay.
Leaders over here.
Oh, okay. These are just cohered. Okay, cool. All right, so just 1 on the middle, but touching currently, but poised certainly to get some more in there. 25 minutes on the clock, fellas. See if I can give you guys.
And CAD hasn't activated yet, so if those stormtroopers activate now, which it looks like there's a good chance they do.
The nice thing here is Jace is basically can evacuate his back. Oh, wow, that is a good Pike shot.
What is this going into?
I didn't see the intended target. Oh, bike. Okay,
Look,
that is a dead bike.
goodbye bike.
That is another activation there. Boop. Let's go pop a speeder bike. We are down to 1 speeder bike. All right, Jace does get a core pull here. Boom. Hey, we got a couple likes. Appreciate that. Holding that 31 viewers. Oh yeah, unhindered. Yes.
Yep.
Heavy response unit unhindered. Popping
Right,
over
see
here.
the heavy response unit in the
shot
Tempest
into
Force,
CAD.
possibly.
Shot into Cad Bane here. Heavy cover. Just got an aim with precise. Nice conversion there with 2 more. Lose that. 4 into CAD. He's got
Good
danger
roll.
sense 3 or 4. 3?
3.
Danger sense 3. Yeah.
3.
Okay, he's got to make 4 saves here.
Yeah. That's 6 total. Right. 8 dice. With an aim.
He's got to spike this hard. Does not spike that hard. That'll be
No.
that Cad Bane. All right, let me go back to the activation. I feel like I'm going to be visiting this window quite a bit. All right, let's remove Cad Bane. There we go. Excuse me.
That'll hurt.
Excuse me. Activations are dropping like flies here. It's going to get quite congested around the middle here very quickly.
Let's see.
Yeah, you are 100% accurate there, Sean. These Black Sun, these Pykes attacks are that black. Well, I mean that Black Sun that like, what was it? One with a name.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was a feels bad moment for sure. So, meanwhile, Jace just put like 4 through heavy cover there. So, all right, we got the.
All right, so he's touching that. All right,
capo.
so
That's
it's
one of the capos going back there. Activation. Boom.
so if the game would end, it's 1-1 right
Yeah,
now.
it's 22 minutes on the clock. So I feel like at the rate we're going with the activations dying, I feel like we're gonna get there. I think Jace is out of activations right now. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say Anthony just went twice there in a row. So okay, never mind. Anthony did go twice in a row, but Jace does have a unit that he is gonna. I think he's just gonna go fly some practice circles and cones with his bike. Look at that guy just trashing the terrain back there. All right, now Jace is done, and then Anthony does have 1 activation left here, which is his second command here. So just going to do a speed 1 jump onto there. I think he had a suppression roll off, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony.
We get 2 actions regardless.
Yeah, he does. I've just I mean,
Yeah.
makes a difference whether he rolls it off. It's a mechanic of the game. Moving along the top there. Boom. All right, Jace has got
All right,
card
so
already.
Anthony's gonna make a mad dash to the middle now, which Anthony's got more bodies,
Yep.
and I don't think that ATSD will be able to just sit on top of the foot there.
He's only got standing orders.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm going to let the player, I'm going to flip the cards and get right into it. By the way, stick around if you are, because we'll pull the 30, we'll pull names and you're going to have to be present to win. So, because I think that'll be a concession that we'll make tonight, just so I don't have to go chasing people down. All right, command cards are up. Anthony is playing standing orders. So that's easy enough. And we have
Classic.
Imperial Discipline on Jason's side.
So I'm assuming Anthony had Reptilian Rampage, and did he really take Merciless
He did.
munitions?
He did. Yep.
Why?
I don't know. You have to ask him.
Because it's a great card.
That, debatable.
Boss control, maybe? I'm not sure. I
There-
think
There's no debating. It's a great card. It's just hard to use it.
Yeah, I think he can afford to be a little selfish in this unit, in this sort of the configuration he had. So that's probably maybe another reason why. But, all right. So tokens are out or are still going out. He ordered a capo in the back. That is a lot of dodge tokens going down. Independent dodges all over the place. Cad is vacant hole is still there, so that's unfortunate. Jace went to the back speeder bike, Fears, and the ATST with an aim token on top from targeting array.
So,
19
it looked
minutes
like
on the
Anthony
clock.
measured
Turn
range
5.
Looked like he did measure range 4 from that ATSD, and it looked like he might have been in on that capo in the back.
I did not check myself, but I can inquire. Actually, I won't ask just in case that's telling in some respects, so I won't.
Thank you, Sean, for backing me up on that. Now, we can just clip that last little bit, though.
What, the Ryan is incorrect part?
No,
Was it?
that's not what it says.
It was a typo. He meant to type incorrect.
Give myself third to hit. 10-point pot.
Yeah, fair enough, Andrew. We can ask him. Maybe he has a rationale for that. That is not.
What was that into?
Tank hard now, though.
That I think was into the capo
Oh, jeez.
and only takes 2
Nice.
in the open. So you're not going to get a better shot than that.
And had no dodges.
Had no dodges. I think he had 1 dodge, maybe.
He did have a dodge.
He had 1
Yeah,
dodge. Yeah.
He kept his own dodge.
He had a dodge.
He
Okay.
had a dodge. Yeah. Thought I saw a dodge.
Who'd
go
he
up there.
pass it on? Who did he pass it on to then? No, I'm trying. So I'm trying to think. Never mind.
He put out 2 dodges on everything else, and that one had 1.
Because they both have vigilance.
Yep. And the capo at the
Okay.
back, he flipped already, but I don't think he did anything. Okay, I don't think he did anything with it yet. So a dodge there from portable scanners, it looks like.
Aim and no, it took an aim and a dot, or just an aim. Yep, and then is.
Because he had portable scanners as well, I think so. But I don't
Well, he
think
just put a name token on him, and I think it was trying to do that and sneak around the
Yeah, I think
back here.
you have to go secure this. So, like this
And
this one is secure. So Anthony just needs to keep that alive. You don't need to do anything else with that unit other than to stay there.
Nope.
And then you have to go for the middle play where you put everything on the middle. So if Jace is going to sit here and shoot this round, he's forced to double move turn 6. So I'm okay with that. This is something that I kind of do as I start figuring out the calculus in turn 5, where like, you know, how many potential shots are there based on the distance that somebody is from there? What is it better to move, shoot? Is it better to double move on the next turn? You know, is there a potential that Anthony just puts all the shots there, hopes to live, and you know mitigates them by giving him only 1 action, and then your play doesn't come? So, I think it's risky having to move twice on turn 6 personally in most accounts, but. Especially because he is shooting into these huge aim pools. I mean, he's converting quite nicely here, so that one will go away. Heavy cover, or I guess light cover.
I guess. Who's he shooting at? Oh, he's shooting at the Pyke again.
Okay.
The capo.
He says he can see the whole base, so.
My head is higher than this. Like if he's on here, my head is here, so I can see.
Brendan, do you think it'll be over if those stormtroopers end up dying this round?
Yeah, I just don't see how Jace can contest the middle if they die.
Because it'll be 3 or 4 Pyke units still alive of the foot soldiers.
Yeah.
And
The
yeah, I don't
ATST
think
can't do enough to stop that.
no, and they won't have vigilance anywhere near them, but they'll still have a dodge. But yeah, I don't think an ATST will be able to take one of them out.
Yeah, so apparently the shot that was coming in from the guys on the ground to the guy on the AT-AT was not into cover. As Jace was saying, his head was taller than the guy standing on the piece of terrain. Yep.
Brendan and I both agree that if those
So they did
stormtroopers
not.
back there, if
They
they
did not
die,
move. Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah, I'm not 100% fan of that. Like I said, I think that's a risky play, for sure. Yeah, because Anthony's going to be a move away, a coherence away with whatever he has left, and he's
And he's got a unit tucked in to where it's
it's going to be pretty
shoot
difficult.
down.
Yeah, Jace is going to need to rely on big dice, which he's had. That's a good shot by Anthony there. I think he has an aim on that unit that just moved up there.
Yep.
He does convert it.
Light cover. No. Light cover. That's
So
Yeah,
small one.
will be 3 into there.
3
Does lose 1.
loses 1, so that cuts the die pool down.
Yep.
But are there?
There's no shot, and they can have no shot.
And were there 3 or 4?
I think
foot
there's
soldier
three
units left?
minis there.
3.
Well, it was
Yeah,
3, 2 now. Yeah, yeah,
Veers has to double move.
yeah. At least one of the turns he's gonna need to. He's 2 moves away for sure.
Maybe
He's
move.
got to arc around that base a little bit as well. I think you're all. Oh, he's gonna shoot. Yeah. Okay. I think you're all into that.
Light cover to sharpshooter.
that 2 crits. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Dodges them both.
Yeah, situational
Yeah.
on the Pykes.
They all have outmaneuver.
They have
stapled in.
outmaneuver. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't have situational on them. So yeah. Yeah.
How they do.
Great use of the dodges. Forgot about that outmaneuver myself for a second. That's
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, the
yeah.
outmaneuver and all the...
outmaneuver and the dodge proliferation. Agreed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely
Yeah.
think if we get another points upgrade or update for that, I think situational awareness will probably go up.
I think we need to get Ryan and Brendan back on for another Friday Night Fights because you guys are the reason that we're holding 30 plus all night here. So good work.
Just
we're the
just
reason.
wait till I do my chalkboard session on eWebs.
Oh, do you have a chalk eraser? Because you're gonna need one of those too.
Fun. I'm willing to meet you halfway and do it on.
So you could start by writing eWeb and then immediately erase it. So yeah,
And
there's
pull the power play on full scout teams because I've been playing with full scout teams for a while and they feel.
I mean, you got
Really nice.
you felt the power of full scouts at Dallas, if I remember that game.
Oh geez, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. If you haven't remembered that, you can go watch it on our channel because it's there too.
Yeah. I highly recommend watching that. Honestly, was not my best game, but I think not having scouts melt the way scouts should melt didn't help me either.
Sean Death is selling, is getting sold on the 6 Pykes, and Sean, speaking of selling, Anthony will be immediately selling this army. So if you're looking for 6 Pykes at a discount, all right. Yeah, well, at least Anthony, you're doing a good job selling the units. I mean, they're not all gonna roll like Anthony shit dice, so just had to say that. So I'm just quoting Anthony, so just FYI. So.
And Jace was setting that bike up for turn 6.
So
we're at 5
Anthony,
right now.
Anthony, you're now touching 2 units. Okay.
So yeah, Andrew, see that's what I'm talking about. I will be the guest on the overlooked unit, which are eWebs, as Sean will just hand it over to me and leave, and I'll let him know when I'm done, which will be about 3 in the morning.
I'll tell Ryan it's live, then come back 3 hours later and.
Unless if Jace hangs up on me.
Well, I'll pretend. No, that is another heavy. Okay, that unit is now running to the middle. Okay, that is. Guys are going. They got time for 6, I think, here, because.
Yep.
I'm not sure with the time. Oh, because I have a command active. Sorry about that, guys. So 10 minutes and 25 seconds. So.
I don't know. Oh, nope. That guy's not gonna make it.
And that's it for that turn.
I mean, yeah. If he gets suppressed,
He can shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! People loving the eWeb already.
All right, that's perfect, Jace. Because Anthony just got standing orders. All right, the guys have the cards. Jace giving me his conveniently. I will make these big ones go away. No, we are going to see debark for
it's
ground
the
assault.
debark for ground assault.
Each friendly trooper unit that is issued a unit is using an order. Gets an order using this card gains spur. And the weapon of each friendly trooper unit that is issued an order gains suppressive.
Speed 3 storms with unhindered.
Speed 3 storms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta live.
This is the play I think he should have made.
Well, here's
round
the thing,
one
though. So
in
he can get
those
the
speed
ATST
3
there.
storms.
He can get the ATST. He can get Veers there. He can get the
Yep.
bottom unit there. But the unit at the top only has a single wound. And the unit at the bottom here only has 2. So there is probably a world where he can body block out the side here if he wants to do a little bit of moving.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
Sean,
interesting for sure.
Anthony's also got larger die pools. Jace has
Ryan will really run 4
three
E-Webs?
wounds
He
left.
probably will. Ryan, you going to run 4 E-Webs in Blizzard Force? Do you own 4 E-Webs?
I own 3. I'm probably doing one with a buddy of mine. I have
34 people.
or I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, there's 4 E-Webs that I run. I'm not going to say how many activations I've been able to squeeze into that list,
Morning manual.
or what I have in there. I will tell you, I do have 4 E-webs in there. I go all in on suppressive, and I have Inspire 7 built into that list as well.
All right, so Jace is moving here. Sorry, just we will do that giveaway in about 8 minutes or so. Let's say 10, just to give ourselves some time. If you are still in chat, give us a comment so that we know, and then Brennan is going to pick a winner from the folks that have contributed a chat comment here in the next 10 minutes. So, all right, so it looks like Jace spurred and then maybe moved, and I think he went into combat here. Looks like both unit leaders will still be touching here. So Jace will have 2 official scoring units. Anthony has 2 official scoring units right now.
Pally,
All right,
Pally.
we got Jake,
We're
we
talking
got
about
Andrew.
Blizzard Force.
Got Bernard down to the wire. Yeah, Bernard definitely down to the wire. Bernard's up late, but he's staying till the end. So yeah, it's a good game. So it's coming down to, I'm glad that we got a full 6 in here. We got it under time too. All right, so Anthony going to put a shot into this single storm up top here. Could
Did
be
he aim and
better.
shoot?
Could be better. He does have an aim. Does just get 1. Does. Okay.
Ooh. However,
He is on 3. Oh, he can't. There's no...
The stormtrooper's going.
yep, because has Veers activated already?
So you have how many touching?
No, you still might be able to kill him.
Yeah, why can't you just move and touch and kill him?
Yeah, unless I rally a whole bunch of
No,
He doesn't...
No, so I have a single.
He has a single move, speed 3? I don't think he reaches it because he goes down to speed... Oh, he's unhindered.
yeah, but he can't. Is he short?
I think he's touching there. But does Veers get there then?
You're still can do.
Well,
Yeah, but where's
the
Veers
other
touch?
thing is,
You should just play out the game, Anthony, because
yeah, just play it
Yeah.
out. What did Anthony concede?
I think he just thought he couldn't go. But
I don't
think,
know what, because Anthony can get in there and then shoot that one stormtrooper off, and then could possibly punch the other stormtrooper, 2 stormtroopers.
Oh, what? Well, couldn't he just move, shoot the stormtrooper, and then engage Veers? Or could he just body? I can't quite
He's got
see
to
what.
move into base
I gotta go
contact,
the- I
shoot,
gotta go the far
and
side
shoot
to
the
see what we-
stormtrooper off.
That's not really helping me. I'm just trying to get an angle where we could actually. There's just a lot of hands in here, so. Dude needs to get on
So-
to his life. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Do you have 30? I don't think we have 31 comments. If you're watching it, and you want a chance at the card sleeves. We're just gonna straight give them away. So, I see Jake. I see Andrew, Bernard. I see that is Donovan. I see Pally, Bernard, as I already said, Justice, X Todd. All right, what happened there, Jace? Okay, then he's gonna go into May. Okay,
Ooh, oh, is that 2 crits?
2. Oh, then it's.
Oh my god.
Yeah, then I think it's gonna be an issue. But if he can body block enough where Veers can't get around on 2 speed 2s, because he only has to base the miniature single. Yeah, he only has to base, and then Jace has
Pally,
got
I'm working on it right now.
Jace has got to figure out a way to get Veers there. Anthony, do you have any activations left? Oh, just the cap out the
well,
back.
he's also got the pikes and melee with that stormtrooper unit.
Oh, has the pikes in the melee that went up there, have they gone? Oh, so they can still kill that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, they can swing. That's fair with an aim shot or an aim swing. All right, so Jace has to figure out a way to get into base
Jace is
contact.
not going to be able to.
I don't think there's.
There's
I don't
one
know where,
spot, but he can't.
Well, I mean, I can't see all of it, but it's going to be. Is there any real estate left? I'm going over for a
I don't.
closer look.
It doesn't look like it. Bernard, are you seeing what I'm seeing to where in between the two Pike units there's that small gap left?
Talking to me?
Yeah, Brendan. Yeah, my bad. Did you see that gap closer to Anthony's side? That looks to be the only bit of real estate.
Yeah, I'd say that's maybe the
But
only
Veers-
spot left
Veers
that a
can't
mini
get
could
there.
fit.
So there's 3, not 4.
There's currently no real estate to fit there, so Jace is gonna try to go with the ATSD first. All right, Brendan, are you keeping track of all the unique names here in the last little bit? Like I said, he's got
I
2 minutes,
am.
35 seconds to get entered into this. I think this is just Jace blasting the heck out of a unit in a big rollout, very big rollout. Okay, almost boated it. He'll lose 2 to the, I guess no to the cover because they're touching the same piece, same knuckle. 7. Anthony's got to save out enough. They lose 3, so that will keep Anthony with enough. Well, he'll keep enough. I don't think Veers gets around the end of that still, because Anthony doesn't have to pull off all the dudes. No, not enough. Jason needed maybe one more model there. I think one more would have given him some. Ryan also trying to enter, and then Ryan's gonna say, "No, that's my wife's account."
No, that's one of my burners.
Brendan, you can just discount that ain't no poser, because clearly is a poser trying to pose as somebody that's not Ryan in the contest. Maybe we'll just hook Ryan up for just being a good
How many
sport and
whites
coming.
is this?
That is a lot of white dice. That is quite.
Two? Okay.
Can Jace do it?
Need to
Can
fail
Jace...
2 here?
Oh, he does.
Oh!
I have 2 guys there.
He's 2 guys actually there.
Yeah, dang.
But not enough real estate still for Veers.
Oh, man. So it's going to come down to kill points now.
I still alive. I shot them twice with the ATST. I shot 2 units of Pykes with ATSTs, and I have a total of
Now we're going to get into the dice complaints here.
Is it over? Did Anthony win on kill points?
I think Jace still.
I think
He has Veers, but I don't know where.
no, because that was this unit. That unit is still killed.
That was a pretty bad rollout for Anthony, though. With you would think that he would have spiked maybe 3 there, but.
so.
All right, Jace has still got Veers, I think, on the table, and he technically has to go
Veers
touch
has
us.
to move, and he's got to shoot that Pike unit off.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing. Jace only
That's
basically
it.
has a shot here, I think.
I'm going to try to add this up. How many? Is there only 1 bike unit left?
Looks like it.
Alright, I'm adding it up right now. So he's got
I
Veers.
think I had 2. I thought I had 1 less than you.
Because I think you expected him to.
Okay.
I am. You are correct.
So,
Because you got
88.
shot by 2 units.
Right. So Pierce can literally just be.
So Anthony killed 298.
Yeah, do you need?
Place your commander in base.
Anthony's lost a capo. He's lost 2 pikes. His black sons. I mean, I got
Plus-
the math right here if you want.
yeah, it's over.
It's
No,
it's
it's
50,
over.
It's
Jace
56,
will win on kill
128,
points.
120, 101, 64, 64, and 80.
Plus 120 plus 101. Give that to me again. 56, 128,
All right.
Swans teams are insane.
120.
Well, they.
74 points. They're like the same price as a regular squad with a heavy.
All right, I'll
weapon.
hot mic the table for you guys, so you guys can hear these guys.
Like, who designed that shit?
I don't know.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Who thought?
Let's give a unit 2 heavies, and they're gonna cost as
And
much as a,
unhindered, and they can spur.
and they're gonna cost as much as a regular clone unit with 1 heavy weapon.
I'm just kind of wondering what Anthony actually feels like. I think he's hiding his true feelings about the response teams right now.
A lot of thought went into the design of that. Like, oh, this is balanced.
So yeah, Anthony lost on kill points.
Yeah, no, fair enough. So
It was not even close.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Manuel, the bus went down on turn one.
Turn
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. While you were still asleep in your bed, that's when the bus. That's when the bus died. All right. So that is time. Let's run over to the place that's there and make sure people know all the things. So, like I said, folks, each and every week, if you enjoyed tonight's, as I think the indication by the good crowd that we still have hanging out with us, that you guys can come back and check us each and every Friday. Generally every Friday. Sometimes we miss, but next week we'll actually have like several. So you guys can come check us for sure on Friday. Michael Hammond, the Wizard, he'll be playing on next Friday. So if you guys want to come out, check out a special guest in studio playing, he will be here. I don't know if I'll be playing him or who will play him, but somebody will for sure. That'll be happening, so come check us out if you guys enjoyed it. That's great to have you out here. Do appreciate the couple donations we got tonight. We've had lots in the past, so I don't want to seem like we've only had two, but Bernard and Sean, thanks for those donations this week. We'll keep track of that and keep adding to the wall for this most recent donation stream. You guys can also find us on the medias. We're at Facebook, Patreon, Twitter, and the Instagram. I will jump in the booth here. I want to thank Ryan and Brendan for coming out and casting all night. Good game. We're just at that, almost at that 3-hour mark where we like to cut it off. Thanks to the 30 people who are still hanging out and everyone who had to go to bed already. Brendan, we are going to give away a set of card sleeves. I have them right here, so just so you guys know, you guys will get 4 of the green for your conditions. You will get 4 of the fancy red for your deployments, and you will get 4 of the cool blues for your objectives. I will put them in. I'm setting out all the Patreon ones this week coming, so these will go out with them, and you'll be very, very special because you get to kind of skip the queue and just get them for hanging out. We don't have 100 sets to give away. We do a few select ones. We do these random perks because they are out-of-pocket expenses. We do take some of our donations and cycle them back in, which is great. And Brendan is going to tell who the lucky person who is going to win it, and it's not going to be Ryan for sure, but I think we'll hook up Ryan just for helping us out for Friday Night Fights. I think that's a fair gesture. So, Brendan, what do we have happening? Who's winning?
So by my count, we had 10 people who
10 of those
wrote
30?
something.
Wow. Okay.
I know. So Ryan, pick a number 1 to 10.
Okay, 1 to 10. Here we go.
Lucky
random.
number 9.
9. Todd.
Todd. Let me go over to the shipment perks here. You know what? I think Todd's going to be getting himself 2 sets because I'm pretty sure that Todd is on the list of backing us for Patreon, but that's okay.
Do I need to pick again?
No. We're not going to pick again because I think it's unfair to pick again because I know that most people who get things that they have in redundancy, like me, often will just recycle. I want to put a shout out to Stan as well, who won the skirmish kit. And then I saw Stan had reached out to his local scene. He sent me a screenshot of the email and Todd saying, "Hey, look, I got this kit and I want to give some stuff away." So we know that stuff's going to go out there. So Todd, they're in the package right here. They're going to go in the mail with the other ones. Congratulations, and make sure you guys come out and hang out for other Friday Night Fights. We'll hit that 50 number or shoot for that number, and we can do some giveaways until we run out of those, and then we'll cycle in to get something else. So thanks a lot, Brendan, for doing that giveaway. Congratulations, Todd. I see some GGs here for the game players. I mean, we want to say thanks to for Jason and Anthony for coming and spending another Friday night away from their significant others, so that's good. And I'm just here by myself, so my wife is definitely not watching this. So, although I do miss her, she's been away for a long time at this point. So she'll eventually get home. So what's that? You miss me too?
I'm with you.
Okay, you're with me? Okay,
Spirit.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, Anthony's still here between naps. Anthony on the East Coast. Anthony's it's like 1:30 there, so Anthony's still awake. Anthony is not my wife, but is in the same location as my wife currently, so they're on the same time zone. So awesome. Well, guys, any final thoughts on that game? That was fun. Pykes were hitting like hammers. The unit response or heavy response teams also hitting like hammers. That ATSD was no slouch tonight.
No.
Yeah. Just that came down to the wire, came down to plays around the middle, which is good. It's yeah, it's good all around. I think the Black Suns were the only sort of lame duck, I think, tonight, to be honest. So AA5 will give it a pass.
The bus.
I think it was
I was going to say
it was
that was the
that was a
major lame
sitting
duck.
duck. and the Black Suns were just lame ducks. So I think for sure. So yeah.
I always want a good close game.
Yeah, for sure. Bernard is backing his boy there. So the legend that is Jace. So yeah, Bernard is.
And we hit the over.
Did we? Yeah, we did. That was right. We did. So Anthony doesn't. So Anthony loses the game and then has to go home and be later than he said. So he's gonna like double lose because, there's that. But yeah. Yeah, Jace, next time you get a jersey, you have to get the legend on it instead of the kid. So.
What about the legend?
No,
kid?
you're not grown up. No.
The kid legend.
You're still gonna.
There we go. The kid legend.
He's still gonna get a child-size medium, so that means he definitely has not grown up. But we will get the legend on there. So, Donnie saying Pykes are surprisingly better than I thought. Yeah, no, they hit very
I think
very
everyone
well.
is sleeping on the white saves.
Yeah,
It's the danger sense and outmaneuver.
yeah, they did okay. So, awesome.
All the dodges.
Okay, well, we better go because Brendan's way past his bedtime, and I do appreciate
It's
him.
way past my bedtime.
I do appreciate him staying up. Has that porg got larger? Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
I
No.
know. Like I didn't see it right away.
the same
and then, yeah,
size.
it's like
I feel like it's just gotten larger and larger. It's inflatable or it's eating other porgs.
It's a giant stuffed animal. I mean, this
That is-
thing is just big.
That is
where
really
where did you get that?
kids meal.
So it was a buddy of mine actually got it. It was a random raffle giveaway back when all the merch dropped for episode 8, and it was at certain Targets. And he got one, and he did. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And he gave it to me. So
You didn't have a home large enough, so yeah. At that size, it's basically a dependent on your taxes, I think. So yeah, so it's really costing Brendan to actually keep that.
I've thought about just putting him in the passenger seat, for highway driving. But,
That's also acceptable.
To the HOV lanes.
yeah.
Awesome. All right, fellas. Well, I'll say goodbye to you, and I'll say goodbye to these guys, and we'll catch you guys on Tuesday for the regular cast. So come check that out. We'll talk about Commander Cody. Maybe we'll even let Pally talk about Cody and what his initial reaction and thoughts are.
No. Bad idea.
Hey Ryan, if we're gonna give you an eWeb segment someday, we got to give Pally at least some time to talk about Cody. So
We don't have enough time for that though.
that's fair. That's fair. And then I think Michael and I will probably start on Thursday. So maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll do some casting. We'll keep you guys apprised of the schedule there. You guys are picking lists, and if you haven't picked lists or haven't got a chance to submit that, go to the Discord. Hashtag, I think Studio Bully for lists that I'm going to play, and then hashtag CIS Wizard for anything that you want to see Michael play. We'll put some lists together and have some fun games. So, all right, guys, I got to go boil some hot dogs, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend. So.
You too.
Cheers.
Yeah.